Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Ashes Wednesday. We are back. It's 2020. 2021 Ashes Wednesday is live. You got something? But we have John Cam.
So that's
Steven
why I do
wasn't
the
supposed
intro.
to put up the laptop. This was supposed to be a working stream for him.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I offered to him. I was
wants to
like,
see that.
I'll play solo while you just quietly work in the corner.
And he can commentary every once in a while. It'd be great.
It feels good to have genuine, concrete work that is not involving other people at all.
Is this a kind way of saying actually doing work instead of managing people?
Well, yes. I mean, yes, a big part of that, but also just having such an obvious project that this is what you need to complete. Here's where it starts. Here's where it finishes.
You can turn it in. You can be done with it.
You're the only input. Only you. You're the only input. It's very inspiring. It's great. You don't have to wait and say, hey, do you think this is cool before you continue working on it. Just straight through, baby.
Yeah.
Haven't done anything like that in college.
I haven't done anything like that in college.
Feels like. Goodness.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you understand in theory.
I theoretically understand. I have very little things going on that don't involve other people. But I don't mind that.
Yeah, you're built for it.
Yeah.
Built different.
Well, I saw my name pop up on the screen and then disappear quickly. What did it say? I almost can't believe that didn't want to round for. Okay, so here's the deal.
I can believe it.
It's not that I didn't. We're coming up. We have 3 streams. This is one of them. 3 stream Wednesdays left before the end of the year.
2 streams.
This is the third one.
3 streams.
Yeah.
3 streams.
Yeah.
3
So
streams.
earliest week, we're talking about the rest of the year. And
I said it wrong in the meeting today.
Ashes had this one of Shadowreck come out, and we hadn't played it yet or featured on stream. It's been a while. And this release actually came out faster than the previous Ashes releases. Historically, it come out and we would just have the bandwidth to play it pretty soon after it happened. And we hadn't done that. And then Steven and Jonathan had the Earthborn itch, as it were. They played on camera a couple of your days of your campaign, right?
Yeah. We're picking it up on 7 or 8. We haven't done anything since then.
So it's been a busy time in life. They're going to be playing. The plan is always subject to change, but the plan is that they're going to be playing next week on stream, a day of Earthborn, which will be fun.
We're planning to do that.
And then the week after, we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be kicking off the Outclash spoiler season, but then we're also going to have our classic finale stream of the year.
That's right.
Which inevitably involves Crokinole, which will be fun. But then also hopefully involves Nightmare for Christmas. And maybe I'll finally make good on what I've been saying for 2 or 3 years running, which is I'm actually going to construct a new deck. A lot of times it just gets busy, and then it's like, well, we'll use the same decks.
And I've got that baller deck.
And Steven's deck is better than mine.
Unbeatable.
So wrapping this all back to Gudneck, we've streamed it 3 times in a row. We actually have a couple of produced gameplay videos coming for Gudneck that I'm excited about.
What's funny is we'll be playing, I think, worse in those videos than we have been live because we're actually more skilled.
Well, one of us is playing worse in those videos. But after that's over, we'll have done 3 produced gameplay videos for Gudneck and 3 streams. I don't actually remember who wins the produced games.
Yeah, I don't either.
I know I won the tutorial game, but I'm just saying if it happens to be tied 3-3 after that's all over, who knows? Maybe we do another stream to break the tie and loser gets a tattoo and all that kind of
I'll
stuff.
play Gudneck any day of the week, baby.
I love Gudneck.
You just tell me.
Give
me the word.
It's so good.
I'll
Knack.
beat you.
I wish I had the John Cam up. It was like it's like I have accepted the humor. I don't think it's funny, but I have accepted it.
Just like,
It's what you have to say.
It's a game that if it had come out
late camera there. For
if it had come out the delayed John Cam.
Yeah.
If it had come out
and then it pops.
at almost any other point in my life, the number of games I would have played at this point would have been so much higher.
Yeah.
But having a 4.5-month-old at home changes everything.
We're taking it casually. We said that. We're taking it
It's not
casually.
about anything. It's just my interest in playing more is high.
Yeah, but we still got to take it casually.
Played the Dragon deck, lost, could make it better, made it better, haven't been able to play it since. And that's just like, I would like to play it.
Yeah. You got that deck builder's itch.
I do.
You got to test the idea. That's right.
And I don't know, your agony about the Dragon continuing to Westeros bleed you off the table was enjoyable.
I did the classic, it was my classic rope-a-dope. Just
Complain and then win.
Complain the whole time and then go for the knockout.
Yeah, you did. You did that.
See the
Have a plan.
Shadowreck on it.
See that? So winner gets a good neck tattoo so that it says good neck even if they're upside down. That's right.
You could do a handstand and it would still read. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas to
this
all
is
of
the post
you
thanks.
that
This
are
is
celebrating Christmas.
It's a weird band between Christmas and Thanksgiving that doesn't really exist.
Ooh, it's I feel like I've been in a smoker for about 11 hours.
What you said you should kick this off saying how much you enjoyed work that you're doing. Did you mention what you were doing?
No,
Do you want to?
I don't care. I mean, do you care?
I don't. I don't care.
It's your work. You gave me the task. I mean, I don't know.
I'm
I'm rebuilding the UI UX
of the entire
the
website.
entire website. And at some point, somebody will tell us the difference. I understand the theoretical difference, right? User interface is literally the interface. The user experience is how people experience that interface, and some other things. But like, come on, are we drawing that line really?
So Brian Chesky, the CEO of Uber, not Uber. That's wrong. That's Travis. The Brian Chesky, Airbnb.
What, your buds?
Airbnb. No.
Your buds, Brian and Travis.
Yeah, no, Travis. No, I think he actually got kicked out. Travis is not CEO anymore. Brian is CEO of Uber, and not of Airbnb. I don't know why it's in my brain like that. Anyways, so I was watching a video of him talk, and some people are playfully making fun of some of the things he said, but he was on that exact point, which is they divided UX, UI, and engineering.
Yeah, what?
And it was sort of just like, this is such a waste of time.
Mm-hmm. This is the same picture.
You can design the interface, but if you don't have the user experience in mind, design a button doesn't matter.
Right.
It's like it's a part of the tapestry
It is
of
the
what's being told.
experience.
So yeah,
It's the whole thing.
Anyways, his whole thing was just about condensing down, trying to get the fewest number of people involved.
Mm-hmm.
Is the most productive and meaningful. Like, it leads to the most powerful results. Like, it's not just in a vacuum, but at the same time, just this idea that the more people you're introducing, the slower it's going to go, the more time you're spending communicating instead of, iterating, basically.
Is it akin, though, to maybe, I was thinking about a building. I was going to try to make an example of how absurd the split is, but then I guess you could make a case for it. So when you're designing a building, a structure, you're an architect or whatever.
Yeah, we're going through that process right now. A lot of designs
Don't say
going on.
too loud.
It's a never-ending process in my world.
Yeah, we need to do one podcast episode to just be like, it's next year still.
But like, there's not one architect that's designing the furniture and the curtains, and then another architect that's designing where they are in the house. But then it's like, actually, that does happen.
Interior designer and exterior.
Or it's like, I might have like IKEA designs the furniture, and then I decide where to put it.
Right.
And which furniture to get.
Yeah.
Same with like the architects aren't making the curtains.
Right.
But
I'm designing the furniture and deciding where it goes on the website.
And you're painting the walls.
Here's the question,
I'm
though.
also painting those walls.
Is website design UX UI actually at the level where you need to divide that? Because I think what actually ends up happening is someone can design a pretty button. And we ran into this too, because the current website / previous stuff a lot of times were Jonathan, where it was like heavy...
Designing a button is
heavy
like
beauty.
easy. It's not even
Well, it's just art. It's art focused design.
Yeah, that's right.
It's form,
That's
not
right.
function design. But anyways, main point is with a curtain, it's some good that has to be manufactured. With the person deciding where things are going to go and how they're going to function on a website and how they look, to me that is like.
You're saying it's easy?
No, I'm saying it's all.
It's easier than a curtain.
It's connected, and it is simpler to design a button than it is to manufacture a curtain.
Yeah.
Or a piece of furniture.
I mean, designing the button's easy. Putting the button at the right spot on the website is hard.
I don't know. Maybe you should have Larry do all of it.
Hi, Larry. Larry's the best. I see his name right there.
This professional mugshot comes up too. It's always like,
Larry.
man, had his LinkedIn pic taken at the mall, man.
There's a tech director, tech genius behind our custom website that Steven is now redesigning the UX UI for.
That's right. Learned Figma.
And
I love Figma
according to Larry, it'll be up and shipped by February. So cross your fingers and pray to the Lord. On that note, I saw Terrence was asking me a question about my box. Can you pull that up?
Oh, I gotcha.
Can we, everyone that's watching, can we just be in on this?
Yeah,
Look,
Yeah.
so
I'm watching.
That's the whole deal. That's the whole reason they're watching.
in on what I'm about to say. Let me finish. Which is, I do not like sales. Pitching.
Like you prefer motored yachts?
These guys are. How do I get anything done around here? The thing I need everyone out there watching. So Terrence asked this question. Can you bring up the Terrence question?
trust the wind,
I love
personally.
this.
I have the Terrence question. It's just up.
He says, "So Zach, what's in the box, and where did you get such a nice storage box?" So the thing would be, if you are watching, and you leave a comment that naturally lets us talk about something that we're selling. That's the thing I need you in on.
Yeah.
Because we're so bad at it.
You find to outsource the marketing as well.
Yeah. You guys tell everyone to hit the like button.
But like, I like this. It's charming because Terrence knows it's a box we have that's nice that we sell in storage, right? It's bulk box. Bulk box 3800.
Say it again.
Bulk box will always, every time we say it is another percentage point that we get on the sales. Anyway, that's not true. But it's really charming and nice that he's essentially prompting us to promote something.
He's helping us out.
So anyone that wants to be involved in that way, I appreciate especially on the streams. Like, that's just such a. I saw that comment. It like someone cares enough to try to get us to sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Terrence also liked and subscribed based on this video.
So
you know that?
He smashed the like
He
button.
smashed it
He rang the bell
and he rang it.
and he hit subscribe.
Are we pioneering crowdsourced marketing?
I don't
Crowdsourced
think
live
I don't
marketing.
think we're pioneering it. I'm
Wait,
sure that's been done.
I'm gonna need to go ahead and just put this in my Twitter bio, and I'm gonna write a book
Creator?
about that.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Crowdsourced marketing.
Pioneer of crowdsourced marketing.
Creator of crowdsourced marketing.
Where the audience
Pioneer.
tells us.
Pioneer of crowdsourced.
Pioneer.
Not creator. No. And I'm a ninja at something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Well, you're a crowdsourced marketing ninja.
I
that's
think
right.
this is a great comment. I think it's a great comment.
Sita's saying, wait, you're saying there's a place where I can go to subscribe and get Red Rains every time it's released without worrying about it. In fact, there is. Oh, man. If you are watching this...
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it.
If you're watching this somehow and don't know about our subscription service, it's hard because we've said it a million times. Maybe literally. Probably a little figuratively. But like, it's just baffling to me that there could be people watching this that wouldn't know that existed.
I don't think there are. I don't think a single person.
If you're
doesn't
watching
know
this that didn't know we had an Ashes subscription, we could automatically get... I can't even do it with a straight face. Automatically get the expansions as they come out. If you didn't know that, genuinely, I would like you to leave a comment, whether live or later, just to see. Like, are we undersaying the things that we should be saying?
I think so. But the undersaying is kind of the point, isn't it? I'm tired of saying. Everyone's tired of saying and being said to. Aren't we tired of it?
I'm tired of
Why do
it.
they gotta put ads on everything and keep yelling at me about stuff? I came here to watch some old man build a yurt. I don't need an ad about, your next digital what have you game where bright stuff's flashing across the screen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, these chats are killing me. I'm with you. I hate ads.
Anyway, Candy Crush, etc.
I hate etc. Yeah, to make it. So there's a physical store attached to these guys, too. Wait.
Well, that's not exactly
yet.
true, is it?
Yeah. There's some land.
There's land and plans, maybe.
Plans are being...
Actually, the plans are... I gotta tell you, this is the most real it has been since the beginning.
Yeah.
It was kind of on the same course, and then it got COVID priced.
What I will say about that, though, is...
We were about to build something terrible.
It wouldn't have been terrible.
It would have been terrible.
It was way worse, though. So sometimes life puts some roadblocks in front of you, and they're frustrating at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And in retrospect, it made everything way better. Like the play space is going to be so much better, having not been what we were trying to build 2 years ago.
Here's the question. Do you ever get worse at something as you consider it more?
I think so.
Does something get worse as you consider it more?
I think you can overthink or overdesign or overwork a problem.
Have you ever done that? Can you tell me when that has happened? We just interviewed people, so like, can you give me an example of that?
Well, yeah, you're in the interview mode. So I think a big part of that is if you, to me, the biggest examples of this, and I'm trying to think of a particular one for me, but on a more macro is you wait so long that having just done it the way you were originally going to do it would have been worthwhile in the meantime.
Yeah, it would have been advanced the ball.
Yeah. And so there are also, like, as an example, building 3.0 is such a significant effort and cost. I think taking the extra time to make it perfect or as close to approaching perfect as you can is probably worth it, even if it is years of time.
Don't you ever? But here's this is the grand irony, right? Or the grand challenge. Don't you? If tremendous improvement happened from 21 to 24, why not wait till 28? Because we'll get 4 more years of improvement, right? Yeah. How do you know when it's the right time to pull the trigger?
I don't know. You can't have a system for knowing that. I will tell you from the example perspective, it is absolutely a thing that you can overwork a piece of art. Mm-hmm. That, like, there's a time as an artist that you have to stop. And if you really want to see good examples of that, you can watch that great British painting show they tried to do years and years ago, where it's like people had extra time, so they kept messing with it, and eventually there's like a curve of quality. There's no way to know where that is other than intuition.
You know who was on the opposite end of that spectrum? The guy that taped the banana to the wall. I feel like that could have gone a little farther. You know what I mean? Like,
it could have worked out of it.
That could have been worked on.
But he made his millions, and then the guy ate the banana.
And it's absurd, and
And I know about it. I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
And art.
I mean, it was
whatever.
Not to get into it. For its time,
this is recent.
It was the right thing to. Oh, was it recent?
This was like a week ago.
Oh,
literally sold a banana duct tape to a wall for like $6 million.
Well, that's just a commentary.
But it was a statement piece. He was making a statement about the absurdity of art.
Yeah, and then
they absurded it.
Yeah, I was watching a really good video on that like these sort of sarcastic works of art, videos, tweets don't work. That, like, you know,
seems to have $6 million.
They were talking about Taxi Driver, right? They're talking, and it's like
the game.
No, the great movie.
Oh yeah, it's great.
And it's like how you're supposed, or Nightcrawler, and you're supposed to like come away with being like, oh, that guy, though he was the hero of the movie, was not a good dude. I shouldn't want to be like him. But there's a large section of the population that just doesn't get that.
Yeah, pretty cool though.
Much with
it's pretty hip.
The banana on the wall.
That was one of the concerns with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie.
Yes, that's it. He mentioned that as well.
Where he's the protagonist.
Yep. And they're trying to portray him in a bad light, but it just doesn't work. Yeah. It doesn't ever work. The joke on the art sellers didn't work.
They just buy it.
But
then they're in on the joke.
If you're the artist who taped the banana to the wall and made $6 million, it worked.
It worked in some.
And everyone knows about it.
I mean, like,
it worked. You know?
Yeah.
And now here we are talking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
it just gets to say, yeah, it is absurd. It's absurd.
But it didn't work the way purportedly the artist wanted it to work.
I think it.
He wanted to make $6
I
million.
interviewed it. Well, he was like, he was actually like, LOL, like loving the fact that this person paid that much, and then they were just going to eat the banana and not even pretend that it was art anyway. I don't know. People have too much money.
I think that is
the problem. Straight up. You got $6+ million to spend on a wall banana. You need to get something else done with that cash.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Now,
as an example,
you'd have that house lickety split.
I'd have the third iteration of it built.
If there weren't hungry people without roofs over their heads, if we've solved that, then you can buy as many $6 million bananas as you want.
I will kind of bring it back home here.
That free market banana.
The
bulk box 3,800.
The other part.
How many bananas fit in that thing?
Let me go get one and see. No, I think there's also.
You can fit at least $12 million worth of bananas in there.
It's so many more millions of dollars.
2 bananas.
I think there's also a lot of upside or wisdom, or I don't even know, in whatever you're doing it, enjoying it, and being satisfied with it. So, like, it just depends on what it is. My main point is that sometimes what feels like a roadblock, you end up being grateful for.
Yeah.
And that it's not all roadblocks. Sometimes it's just annoying and life sucks.
And sometimes the roadblocks are not awesome.
Yeah. But at the same time, sometimes they work out. And I'm grateful that it did, because even the concept we're at right now, which is not done, is dramatically more of what I would want it to be than when we were doing the originals. I didn't know better. You know, it's like, this is so much better than anything I've ever seen. And then, here we are again. And I'm sure you were talking about 4 or 5 years from now. we might feel the same way, and then maybe we'll just knock it down and build it again.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
You can't solve something permanently. It'll be good until it's not good.
Also, I think the key here is if you don't know if the roadblock is positive or negative, then why bother caring? Just keep going forward.
Well,
If something's in your way, then redesign it. If you can do it now, do it now.
it doesn't even matter if you can't control it.
That's right.
It just is what it is.
But John, well, what can't we control really?
Nothing.
I could leave
We
this
can
room
control
right now if you
where
wanted.
we put our hearts. Tweak87, I've lurking for years and didn't know what the subscription did. Right there it is.
Phenomenal. Well, let me tell you. If you sign up for a subscription for a game, you automatically get that game's releases until you don't want them anymore and you cancel your subscription. And it's
When they
easy.
release, we don't send you a box a month. There's nothing. We're not doing that.
And we're not in control of when they release, but it's only new things and it's when they release. Like this board came with one of those releases that Steven conveniently took apart for me
So it was packable.
to make storage easier. Actually, it does make it lay flat on the table, which I am grateful for.
That's why I was trying to counterbend it and I snapped it right in half.
I'm learning. I think I'm significantly more function than form interested. Like this being split apart doesn't bother me at all, and it being more functional because it is.
Mm-hmm. I would love that. The way I want this to be is laminated on both sides properly. I don't like the fact that it looks ripped.
Like if it was just a proper edge.
It bothers me. Yeah. But that was probably like twice the price.
But if you had to choose
A non-ripped board
that
that
sticks
didn't lay
up,
flat.
you're
It's got to lay flat. It's got to lay flat. But in retrospect, I would do it more carefully next time, like a hair dryer and.
I appreciate
whatever else
that.
people do.
I appreciate that. So here's what we're going to be doing
I didn't
today.
get roadblocks, so there it is.
We're going to be opening the spawn of Shadowreck, and we're going to be playing some precons from the Red Rains things against this campaign.
No, you're playing a precon. I'm playing a fully loaded Tristan deck, the one that I have.
We just so we're aware, we have not lost a single Red Rain scenario yet.
And we've been playing like Heroic 8, right? Or whatever the
Basically,
the Nightmare Expert thing.
Do you want to open that for me? What color dice do you need? Do you have your dice?
I've got dice.
My goodness, Steven is ready.
I put my Ashes deck together. I put it in a deck box so that I would have it for the rest of time.
Yeah. I mean, I do have decks together, but
Because I only want to play Tristan. I mean, why play anyone but yourself?
you guys look exactly alike. Yeah, I mean, it's just Steven incarnate.
That's why we enjoy fantasy, right? Just to play ourselves.
Six pack and all. Yeah, that's why I always in RPGs and stuff. It's exactly how I play it. Design very intelligent, strong, beautiful men.
I thought I knew you were going to go there. I just didn't know it was going to be quite that well delivered. To be honest with you.
He's at least one of these things.
Is this like your
star.
morning
Humble.
affirmations?
What'd
Like
you say?
that? Is this like your morning?
Yeah,
you say that in
you
the
are
mirror every
strong,
morning?
intelligent, beautiful man. Whew, it is a Wednesday, is it not?
It's our least valid for the organization right here. Yeah. Look at this. What a creepy thing.
Well, I think we're dealing with spiders.
I don't like that at all.
Let me find. I might just use one of the decks from this release.
It's kind of got that Black Widow coloring, doesn't it? I bet they did that on purpose. To trigger the human mind.
One thing I want to mention to you, Steven, is have you heard of Skeleton Crew?
I was here for Skeleton Crew.
Not that one. This is a TV show.
No?
It is the new Star Wars TV show.
They
And-
stole our bit?
And
Call the
it's I haven't seen it yet.
Is it like undead?
No. It's picture a Goonies style show set in the Star Wars universe.
That's what a lot of them have already been.
Well, the reviews and ratings so far are very good, and people are saying like this is easily the best show besides Andor.
Okay, great. I'll believe that. You know what? Also, Rogue One has been rising in the general rankings that I see in Star Wars. It's now like 3 or 4 for most people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I was ahead of the curve on that one.
It was well received.
Good.
Second cycle, I've never heard of Ashes. Is this an LCG? The more you know, man. It's just crazy.
I don't think that's true. I think this is an opportunity for us to explain what Ashes is. But now we'll never know.
I know, it's great. I love it. It's the best form of inside joke. I hope I never do know. Ashes is a cooperative, competitive, solo living card game. So you can play it all three in all three fashions. What did you say?
Lifetime card game.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were past that whole thing.
Well, it's living.
I wonder
alive.
if you branded something in LCG, if Asmodee would even care.
They'd probably care. They got nothing better to do with their
I think they would casually care.
They'd send a letter and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, non-collectible expandable card game is other nomenclature for the same thing. And it's a beautiful game. We'll be playing it here today if you're unfamiliar in the cooperative way.
Has Andrew figured out if he's gonna try to do an acronym for Hub World?
I don't want to speak for him.
Okay.
I think
maybe.
I think he has made a decision. I don't know that he's talked about the decision.
Ooh.
Is it going to be
Is he just gonna go LCG and just be like, "What is?
What are you gonna do?"
He should do LCG, legally distinct card game.
I like that a lot.
Hey, listen to this. The Haggard-spired city of Shadowreck has become host to a hulking insectoid chimera. Screams echo through the streets as folk are snatched away, their bodies devoured, or worse, entombed in webs in the catacombs beneath the streets. There, citizens hang, helpless, watching the pulsating egg sacs whose hatchlings they have been doomed to feed. Gross! Players are turning Phoenixborn, Remia, Symboli, Victoria, or Hope, each wielding exciting new signature cards. Use the included new Illusion Magic player deck to slay this new fiendish terror. Confound the monster with deceitful spells before its brood can erupt. So we have Lair and Horror are our two
options here.
Two options.
So I was considering playing one of these decks, which I would still consider. That's... I have unleashed monsters and I love it. Frank said, "Do players drive the production?" You know what? They happen to do that. It is a subscription to Ashes, but if enough players remain signed up, we have a thing called a player-driven production with a subscription, which means the game will continue getting made, and we are still in that point.
You're still in that point. Just like how with a magazine, they have to have enough subscribers to keep printing the magazine. Ashes has to have enough subscribers to keep printing Ashes.
That's right. So I was originally going to play one of these heroes in this or Phoenixborn in this expansion.
No.
But, I'm not going to.
Why not?
It's my least favorite magic in the game.
I'll do that one. Do you want to play me?
I'm just going to play one of these. I want to play Demona with the dragon.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, I love Illusion Magic.
What's that one out of?
This is
Siege of Lord. I got this.
Yeah. I was confident you had these.
Yeah. I could make good money betting that one of you will say, "Well, I was going to play" at the beginning of every stream.
What was that latest pitch? It's like, I had an idea.
Yeah.
I like that. That was nice. Someone's idea was to start with, "I had an idea." Genius.
No, that was me.
That was Steven. Give him the raise. Just put the money on the table.
Just give him the raise.
Yeah, give him the raise.
Yeah, what are we waiting on?
I agree with him.
You know what? This is something you're going to need to take up with HR.
Okay.
We don't have HR yet. We have
It's
to
a beautiful
hire
system.
HR.
That was my singular question in the interview process.
How do you feel about
Would
raises?
I get a raise if you were hired? And how much?
Does anyone know that's out there an Ashes expert, Demona Odinstard? Is there only 2 copies of Take to the Skies? That seems strange. Maybe that's right.
No, it's not right.
Oh, I remember that from last time. That was pretty.
Oh no, I found the third one. I found the third one. That's pretty what?
Pretty Zach deck.
Yeah, that's. It's been on the back of my mind, or in the back of my mind since. Take to the Skies.
Oh my! This new Remia is the coolest thing ever made.
Well, it all worked out.
It's like Ghostfish Remia.
What's the Ghostfish name? Serpent.
So check out Seek the Depths. You know how strong this is? This card is so strong.
Steel Slime. So how many people did Covenant plant in the audience today? And Terrence says, "We're not plants, we were cultivated."
So Seek the Depths, you play it, You place a status token on Ramia, then you shuffle it into your draw pile so you can keep playing it over and over again. And then it puts a Soul Delver in. Soul Delver is a 2/3/1 free conjuration for using this ability. For using this spell. And then whenever it's declared as an attacker, you raise or lower X dice in an active pool. 1 level, and X is equal to the number of status tokens on Ramia. So after you played 2, 3, 4 of these, you swing with this thing and turn 4 of their dice down to nothing. I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
In all seriousness now.
Oh, have we not been serious?
No, I've been comedic all stream so far.
Didn't notice.
Including any compliments I gave you. If you haven't checked out bulk boxing and you're looking for a way to short card, you should. This thing is awesome. I was literally just going through my stuff.
Somebody's talking about saggy box. Did you get that comment?
Yeah. Let me
Saggy box. Look how not saggy this is.
Hold on.
That's really.
Look how heavy this is.
Can't
Crazy.
really see it.
From earlier.
Oh!
Here we go. This one's from
Jared, my bulk storage boxes sag on the bottom. Inside, when they get full, how many layers does the bulk box have? How does it fare when full? It's double walled all the way around.
Non-saggy.
It is not saggy. It's very sturdy.
Jared had bunny bulk boxes. Actually, Jared Kelsey on the.
Yeah, it's actually
for years.
crazy how sturdy the bottom is on this thing.
It is. We've stood on them. You can find that footage.
I mean,
We got our lamp on. Right back there.
can make it happen right now. I'm gonna go stand on. What's under there? Okay, great. Don't worry about it.
What's under what?
Under the bolt box with the lamp on.
Oh
it.
yeah, that's.
Why don't you stand on it?
That is some moxie.
Here, I'll put you on
back there. My precious lamp. It's just on. An
It's
assortment
not
of things.
fallen yet.
Hey,
Okay.
Here you go.
It's a good point.
Here you go. Let him see. Let him see you stand on it. Let him see, Zach.
Have you stood on one?
At some point in my life, yes. All right.
Only at home.
See, this is a bulk box.
This would be the greatest
It's
solution
the
ever.
audience.
I'm picturing, you know, when you like go by and you're like acting like you're going downstairs. So like I go back here, you can't see it. Well, I'm just like a little short. Oh, look, I'm on the box. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's
Easy.
pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. You can do home repairs with that thing.
Right on the box. Yep.
Is this turned into like some kind of like a variety hour?
I don't know.
Cut to a radio player.
I just the cameras come on, the stream starts, and then I don't even know what happens anymore.
No, I actually don't either.
By the time
Raw
we're done
entertainment
streaming,
value.
I won't remember it either.
You say any more like it was like that at one point.
It was never like that.
What's going on?
You getting that spider set up?
Yeah, heroic 1, or are we better than that?
What's the max? We're gonna lose so hard.
The max is 3, but you're playing a weenie deck.
You are too. Oh, you're playing Tristan?
I'm playing a real deck, but it's got Golden Veil in it, so it's probably not very good against this. Heroic.
Hey, see, look at this. Look, hold on. Let me get this thing and then do this thing here.
Somebody got a comment for us? Been on the stream for years, said Jug Kelsey, but haven't bought bulk box. Okay, I'll go order some. Right there it is.
See, look at that.
Stream's worth it. A few hours of our time for some bulk box money.
That's
Love
awesome.
it, Jared. Yeah, enjoy them. They're really, really good.
And maybe we got Tweak might subscribe to Ashes too. That's 2 sales.
That's 2 sales. One box might. What is that? 3. 1 pack of boxes is 3 boxes.
That's right.
Probably
So
need 1 pack,
one pack gets you. And
unless you got a real thing going on.
The boxes are made to fit. Can you see it in the background over there, John? In your shot?
The Cadillacs.
They fit in the. Yeah, you can kind of see it. They're square, so they fit in the whatever those shelves are. Calyx.
I'm going to IKEA on Saturday. I'm going to Frisco, Texas.
What are you going to IKEA for?
Do you want anything?
I don't know. What are you going to IKEA for?
Furniture.
If I wanted anything, it would definitely be my wife wanting something. But maybe.
No, we're having to push forward on making the tiny house better.
Because you're waiting on your house to get built.
Yeah, we're doing
Hit a
some
roadblock, as they say.
small, easy improvements from around. So we're going to go ahead and do some upper kitchen cabinets. And we're going to get some storage for the temporary nursery. Some cube storage, similar to this stuff, but a little bit different.
Where is the temporary nursery?
It's in the living room, next to the kitchen.
Okay, so the place where your couch formerly was?
The couch became 2 chairs, and the turntables, speakers, entertainment center became a crib and a floating shelving on wheels unit with clothes and wipes and stuff in it.
And when you say you're going, are you and the family going?
We're all going. 3 of us. Gonna go eat In-N-Out, and then probably roll back that night.
His baby still sleeps though.
How?
My baby's sleeping all the time, dude.
How does your baby do in a vehicle?
Great. Falls asleep.
The whole. That's.
She won't be asleep the whole 4 hours. We'll get her up a few times and she'll hang out. Shannon can be in the back seat if she wants to. But yeah, we've done about that long before.
I applaud your. It's not courage.
Moxie?
It's not even moxie.
Love?
It's just like willingness to continue engaging in life.
Yeah.
Amidst, and not just to do things that are only convenient.
That's right. That's important. Shannon made that a priority. Yeah. Also, just we put her to sleep at 7 last night. She fell asleep. It's great. And then
Meaning John's face on this one.
And all
John
that,
and I can be.
she's just
faces.
in the middle of everything. Lights are on. We're doing dishes, talking, playing music, watching TV. She's just laying there asleep.
That is not my current experience.
And that's what I can't decide. It's like that old row I heard where the fitness influencers aren't particularly. It's not that they found their way to fitness and are telling other people the same way to do that. Is that they were naturally, their bodies were already good at getting in shape and shedding weight and all of these kinds of things, because people love doing things that they're good at. So if you become good, if you're working out and you're like, oh, this is really effective for me, then you become good at it, and then you're like, everybody could do it like this. But not everybody works that way.
The same thing is true of just business people. That happens all the time, where it's this is so-and-so's routine.
Yeah.
It's well, that's the routine once their company's worth $100 million and they have a staff of 50 people to do all the other stuff.
Right.
But what was the routine when they were building it? And it was it wasn't that. It's not like you wake up and do 2 hours of meditation first, and then you do an ice bath, and then you go to your personal,
Isn't that crazy? It's
Anyways.
just easy mode. But all that to say, we have a friend who said that her dad, whenever 3 of the 4 daughters were growing up and babies and whatnot, he blasted music and stuff because he wanted them to be able to sleep and not be interrupted, not have perfect sleep conditions so that they could sleep wherever. And the 3 of them can sleep wherever in their adult life. The 4th one, who was post split up, was very much everything's perfect for you and still has sleep issues. So I don't know, just a little anecdotal evidence for you.
Well, I will say we were on the try to not have perfect conditions, not have to have a perfect schedule reality. And then there came a point where she just wasn't sleeping enough.
Yeah.
So that she was getting really upset and frustrated, and it was just messing up the whole thing. And then we were like, well, let's see if she'll just go to sleep if we go into a dark room. And then she passed out.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So that's a chicken egg situation.
So it's sort of I don't know if we're enabling you, but I know that you're not sleeping as much as you should be sleeping. And you can see it in them. So I don't know.
You just never really know, do you?
It's tough.
So is it easy to make an unperfect sleep environment because she can sleep in an imperfect sleep environment from the beginning? Or is it some sort of genius from the parents to train that in?
Because I'll tell you, during that first 2 months, it's lights on, TV on, conversation going, you're holding her, whatever. At some point, she just got really aware, though. It was very aware of everything around her. I don't know what would you rate 1 to 10 your daughter's awareness?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just looking around, and she looks where the noise is.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. When I do a rattle, she's like...
How was that? One more time? For everyone in the back.
I will say, to put it on the anecdotal pile, so I raised my son with a very heavy noise machine, turned up as loud as
100 pounds, 150?
Human possibly. And he did that until he was 3 or 4. And when he started being 3, I started progressively turning the noise machine down. But then one day he's just like, hey, I don't want the noise machine anymore. So we took it out of his room, and now he just goes right to sleep.
Nice.
There's no noise in his room. It's just, he was just ready for it at that point.
Easy peasy.
So
I'm afraid that I've become dependent on the noise machine. Let me tell you,
I bet you could fall asleep if you were still enough for a while. You have a 4-month-old.
Yeah. Well, like, so our daughter definitely hit that sleep regression like crazy. One of the nights I went and slept upstairs, but there's no sound machine and stuff. I was just laying there. I was exhausted. I was like, what is happening?
Did you have those thoughts creep in? Did you listen to yourself for the first time in a while? What if you're doing everything wrong, Zach? What if life is about to take a right turn into Badsville?
This is Serena and I were talking about this the other night. Do you have a narrator in your head?
Oh, yeah.
You're one of those guys.
Well, I mean, optional.
But like, the thing you were just describing was like words.
Yes, it is very much a verbal experience.
It's
as
fascinating.
opposed to a visual.
Yeah. I'm the visual version of that.
She's like working through problems or working through like trees of decisions.
But like verbally.
Verbally, yeah. Sometimes I'll see the words.
That is strange.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's Serena's the same way. We discovered that.
Yeah.
Because I forget. She at some point was sort of asking me like what I was thinking about. And
the color orange.
Well, the way I
I
answer those kind of questions is never similar to what she has going on. And she's wanting me to verbalize it. And I'm trying to explain something I was picturing.
Yes.
Which there are words, but
not really.
even like when I listen to a song or watch a movie, I remember visuals, I remember how I felt. But I'm so horrible at remembering specific lyrics or specific quotes from a movie. Because like I remember, this thing was funny and it landed well, but I don't remember what you said.
Oh, nice.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So whenever my wife would ask me like what I was thinking, I started to be like, I can tell you, but it's going to take like 15 minutes. Because like,
and she says, I'm not interested.
She's like, yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna have to read you 5 pages of Tolkien.
Yeah,
that's what's going on in my head.
Because that's the thing. It's in one way it's like 1,000 words because it's a picture, but I'm holding a lot of thoughts in this at the same time in my head, and so to untangle them and then to lay them out in a linear fashion through words takes a lot of time.
Well, linear and or in words is very different.
Yeah.
See, I try to hold 0 thoughts in my head. That's the goal. That's what the inbox and all that system is for.
We were just talking about that.
If I'm laying at night and I can't sleep because I'm thinking about something, I will get up and write it down, and then I can go to sleep. But it's like your brain is like doing that stuff all the time, where it's like, hey, don't forget, we got to remember this. And if you fall asleep, we've got to work extra hard to remember it in the morning because we're worried that we're going to forget it, and it's really important. And if you keep trying to go to sleep like that, it's like it's a terrible system. You just got to write it down.
Writing down notes
or
like setting a reminder to Siri on my phone has been a lifesaver.
Yeah.
It does. I won't be able to sleep because I'm trying to maintain a thought in my head because I think it's important, and I write it down, and then I go to sleep because I know it's there.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll ask me what do you think about it. I'm like, literally nothing.
Yeah, 100%.
Not a thing.
A lot.
Not a thing.
It's like,
I'm just staring out the window.
I'm tired and I'm out of energy. Like, I'm not thinking about nothing.
I'm not thinking about nothing. That's the Chelsea Enlightenment,
man.
baby.
Got the Christmas tree looking at. I don't know.
Heroic 1, 2, or 3.
Oh wait, hold on. Danny said something along that.
He said good night.
Danny, good night.
Here you go.
I'd skip the first level or tier if you're using constructed decks. Heroic 1 it is. I think we played them all in Heroic 1.
Okay. I'm on a pre-con deck. I'm playing
the upgraded
Demona Odenstar.
Okay, now we need what? Do we have the booklet? No,
Steven, you just need to read this.
What's that?
Mutton Chop. I have 3 CDs of music I've created on the Mountain Dulcimer. And my cousin once, she acquiesced. One, she told me she used it to put her son to sleep. What a confidence killer.
Basically,
my
Mutton
cousin
Chop has 3
like
CDs
read
of
by
Mountain
AI.
Dulcimer.
Well, start with and my cousin wants and read that
My
sentence.
cousin once she acquiesced. One, she told me she used it to put her son to sleep.
I think
this
my
looks
cousin
like
once acquiesced.
This looks like a voice dictation situation. For
I
you.
was trying to read it and put. Sometimes you can put it together and
But
live.
the vibe.
So she used a Mountain Dulcimer CD that Mutton Chop had made to put her son to sleep. What a confidence killer! Because it's seemingly not meant to put people to sleep.
Yeah.
It's meant to be exciting. But it put the baby to sleep.
There you go.
Now I get it.
See, Terrence has a method. We all have methods around here.
I do some of that stuff. I do think having systems in place to remember to do things is helpful.
It is helpful if you want to do things. A lot of people say they want to do things, but they don't set themselves up for success. Am I right?
If you want to do things, why don't you do that?
Decide or set up a system where you can. Decide what difficulty level you will play at. Okay. Place the corresponding Chimera card, single player side up. No.
No.
I guess I can probably intuit. Not.
I'm going to say this. I don't have the cards to the 2-player version, so I'm just going to pop the 1-player version of whatever they're fighting. You guys can figure it out.
I bet everybody will be okay with it. When are we going to get a better overhead camera?
Soon.
Wait on the request.
Huh.
Finance is ready to sign it.
Can you imagine if I had
Shit.
somebody ready to spend money, that money getting spent?
Yeah.
I think it'd be in 4K by now, baby. I'd have a drone in here.
A drone just flying in circles around the studios.
The audio's worse, but the shot looks better.
Torres, thank you for that. He's going to get this in early. We forgot to do the guard roll.
Yes, we will.
We've
already
inevitably.
forgotten. In fact, I've forgotten already. Create stacks of the behavior and ultimate cards with phase 1 on top, followed by phase 2 and phase 3. Now, do you want to play? Which one do you want to play? Do you want to play the
They're on the bottom of the card.
layer, or do you want to play horror? Horror.
It's layer or horror.
Yeah. Do you actually hard words to say?
Horror.
Layer
Layer.
or
Layer.
horror?
Do those rhyme? Quick poll.
Layer and horror.
Uh-huh.
Horror. It's a hard word to
Layer.
say. It's a hard word to say.
Hey,
Horror.
now that we're on linguistic stuff, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the clothes you would wear to bed. How do you say that word?
Pajamas?
Okay.
It's not pajamas. It ain't pajamas, dude. I can tell you that right now. That I know.
That's all I needed to know. How about you, Jonathan? What do you say?
I say pajamas. Pajamas.
Ooh.
Pajamas. I say pajamas. I say pajamas.
You
Pajamas
say
is not wrong, as I was saying.
I say pajamas. Pajama.
One time someone asked me like how I say if I say coyote or coyote, and like I stopped. I shut down.
And now that I heard it both ways,
Yes,
I don't know
I
what
do
you're
say
saying.
it both ways. Road. Yeah.
Do you? Which one of these though? Horror or layer?
I'm just gonna look at some art real quick.
Okay.
Man, we're playing Arkham somehow.
Yeah, it's a creepy one. It's the spawn of Shadowreck. It's spider stuff.
Let's go with horror. I don't know what that says about me, but
Okay.
here we are.
Horror. Create stacks. Behavior. Phase 1, 2, and 3. And ultimate phase 1, 2, and 3. Zach, can you imagine where these go?
You did it. We're gonna be just like in the little kid zone. You know, it's like, yay, go Steven. You shuffled your deck. Woo!
Place the behavior die someplace where you won't forget to roll it.
Yeah, I have 2 of them,
Great.
just in case.
We'll just scatter them about. Set all 5 rage die to their basic.
I got
side.
you.
Nice. This is old school streaming where you do things and I read it.
That's right.
Gather 18 aspects that share the same subtype. 18 horror aspects.
Did it.
Place a row of randomized Blood 1 and Blood 2 aspect cards face down on the Chimera's battlefield.
I'm gonna shuffle this thing.
Or is it only 1s and 2s in there, right? They don't do 3s yet?
It's not 3s.
What's up, Frank? Frank is just... Is Frank got to be one of the best of all people that we get to engage with?
You can't start naming names.
You can't, but he's definitely up there.
Well, I said one of the best.
Yeah, he's
One of the
definitely
best.
Terrence and
how
Frank.
many-
Terrence and Frank are both in Chicago. Is Terrence still in Chicago?
What is Sam supposed to do here?
He's not in Chicago
He's in
anymore,
Chicago.
is he?
Yeah,
Terrence and
no,
Frank need to get
the
together.
Chicago
What-
folks,
Get
man.
the Portillos,
What's-
get the
what am I supposed to do
Paceros
here?
going.
We should
Randomize
go
them.
to
I did
Chicago.
randomize them.
Okay, then do this with them.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1. In front of both of us.
Yeah, that's right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Why don't we go? We need to go just do something in Chicago just to catch up.
Just go to Adepticon.
It's weirdly our
Adepticon.
biggest market.
We definitely vibe with Chicago.
People in Chicago over the age of like 50
Well, totally random's not over the age of 50.
That's right.
She's down with us.
That's true. That's true.
Well, my in-laws are from Chicago, so I go to Chicago quite often.
Are they over the age of 50?
Some of them.
Okay. Tell them to tune into the stream.
Some of them not. That would be hilarious.
They will love it.
We just had Thanksgiving, so I had plenty of opportunities to explain again.
Yet again. And what is it?
So you make games?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure do.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh man.
We do it all.
Oh, DEFCON's now in Milwaukee.
Wow.
Never been there.
So wait, really? Milwaukee? Huh.
This year, I did have some really good conversations with my in-laws about what we do. I've like established a baseline now because I see them and they're always asking me about it, and like they know enough. It's like okay, yeah,
all right,
you're doing better. It was a nice feeling.
I'm inspired and look forward to the day where I can say the same.
Did you shuffle those and put them in there?
I did.
Great. Put the fatigued card face up under that thing. Do we have the fatigued card? Where did that end up? It should be. It's in our base box. It's in your base box. Where's your? There it is. Is that your? Wait, where's your base box?
Your base box is
right
the bulk box.
I got a collection over here.
There should be a fatigued card in there.
It's like a needle in a haystack, Steven.
Or we can just. I mean, it won't matter. We're not gonna mill them, right?
Here, I have the perfect fatigue. Let me get it.
We're not gonna mill them. Won't matter.
I just there you go. This is our fatigue card. This the card divider insert comes with each bulk box. That works. Put it right there.
That's true. And it's got a tab on it so that you can pick it up when the Khmer is getting fatigued. Choose your deck. Zach, what are you playing today?
Demona Odenstar, Queen of Reborn.
And I'll be playing Tristan Darkwater, Phoenix of Eris Isle. And the perfect mixture of Zach and I, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I look just like Demona.
Well, no, if you took me and you and put them into one person, it's kind of like this.
You could get there.
You could get there.
if you rolled
squint,
like if you were creating this character and rolled 20s on each of the character creation possibilities. Oh god, let me just real quick. Demona Odenstar, Battlefield 7. She can roll deep. 16 health, spellboard 3. She has an ability promote. Exhaust 2 basics. Movement exhausted ally you control from play. If you do, place an Imperium Mount Conjuration on your battlefield and place that ally face down under the unit.
That's right. And then we become here. You're going to be the first player, and then we'll pass it up, and then we'll follow the rules, and we'll just keep the book open because I don't want to be caught cheating. And I'm going to run to the Banyo.
All right.
You need anything while I'm up? You want a Sparky?
Sure. When in Rome, right?
Why not? Any particular flavor? Do there's black cherry ones?
That's routinely stocked at my house, yes.
Okay.
If there's the cherry lime something, that would be the ideal.
Is that?
What up? It's me. All right, while Steven's gone, I have nothing specific to share. I'm just hanging out. Any comments I missed that I need to be aware of?
No, the Chicago folks are recognizing each other, and Terrence has requested a Chicagoland version or part of our Discord for all Chicago folks to come and meet.
We try to keep it pretty lean and clean in terms of number of channels, but that's a Steven thing, so you have to ping him about that. It would be cool if there were ways for people to find each other. We're working on something on that score. I'll leave it there.
If Steven sits out of the room too long, you're gonna spill all the beans.
Yeah, he would love it. I'm sure. I'm probably a little more, I don't want to say cagey, but private than he is.
I don't know. Traditionally, the CEOs. Traditionally, the CEOs are the ones that once you get them talking, they don't know what not to say.
Yeah.
Because they know all this stuff. The CEOs and the video guys, I've found. If you can corner either of those, they'll tell you everything.
Yeah, they're filming things that maybe shouldn't be public. Terrence saying regional channels. Yeah, that could work. The hard part with that is like a lot of times it's more game based than it is area based.
Yeah,
that's hard to set up. But like people in Chicago necessarily find each other is only helpful if they actually want to engage, as compared to people in sorcery. But I think there's a lot of ways that could just get better. So that's on our mind for sure. Jared saying bulk box order placed. Hey, thanks. I love that product, and I'm confident that you will love it as well. If you don't, I'd love to know that. But if you do, would also love to hear about that, whether it's on a stream or in the Discord channel or whatever. Huge fan of the bulk boxes. Thank you, Terrence. Terrence goes way back. Terrence did interviews on video on our channel. Don't tell Steven.
Who do you think invented the burger?
The devil.
Cherry limeade? Is that what
That's the one, yes.
Isn't that?
See, I'm not a words guy.
You said it in a weird way.
Well, I knew it was cherry and lime. I wasn't sure it was cherry and limeade.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Isn't burpee Latin? I think it was the Roman.
It's Latin for pain, suffering, the dark side.
E pluribus burpee.
Is there a joke I'm missing here?
It's not Latin. That's the joke. Definitely not Latin.
I see.
Doesn't sound like Latin at all. In fact,
Let's see if you missed this while you were gone.
Could be French, bourgeois. Jared Kelsey, bulk box order placed. Money in our bulk box, our collective bulk box, our hat outstretched.
Steve wants to know if there's a box that stores the bulk boxes. There's not. This is not one of those. What is Russian stacking dolls? Is that what they're called?
That could be our.
Is there a proper word for that?
Could be our April Fool's stream. The Russian nesting dolls is what they're called. But no, I don't know. I think that's just things inside other things. I'm not sure that there's a term.
Big cardboard box to hold all your cardboard boxes that hold all your cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then if you build your house out of bulk box, then it's a bulk box full of bulk boxes full of bulk boxes.
That's what we should do on the outside of the building. Just bulk boxes.
just make it look like a bulk box on the outside. We solved the
Structural
problem.
bulk
it's
box.
just a literal building this shaped like a bulk box. That would be hilarious. It's got the 3800 there on the front.
We need to lock in that contract a little bit harder first.
Shuffle your deck and do the normal stuff here, would you? Oh wait, we have to choose our first 5. That's right. We don't even get to. We don't even get the convenience of shuffling and drawing. It puts you right in the driver's seat from moment 1.
I'm just gonna.
I don't know what to do. Like I never do.
It's constructed though. You should definitely know.
Well, but it's been a little while since I've thought about
It's been a while.
Now I've got to look and see. I'm gonna do my books at least.
Oh no, there's only one book in the stack.
Oh no! No, it's all allies, and you're supposed to summon the mounts.
I want to summon the dragon. Check this guy out. This is why we're here. Divinity Mount. I don't know how to play him. There's gonna be a card that says, "Well,
Bada bing, bada boom.
I don't know how to get him into play." I remember vaguely. Look how cool this silver paladin looks, though.
Okay, we're gonna probably play a tsunami shot, right? Let me just get that out of the way. And then what do I want to do? A Radiant Leviathan, right? Those are good cards. Oh, I can't do that. No, I can't. I can do that. 1 horsey, 1 time.
2 steps this time.
It's the holidays, man. You know.
Oh, I found it. Take to the skies.
Okay, this is the right way to do this. Let's do that. I'm an old-fashioned... Oh, wait, that won't work at all, will it? Okay, I need a 3 magic thing. Or I probably... Let's save the tsunami shot for later on in the world. Okay, let's replace that with a 1 and let's throw that over there. Let's do a Rile to Meet. Dude, this deck is like so good. It's so good. You may remove one stats from target unit or spell. Why do I want that? What? How does this deck work? Why does it have 1 channel magic in it? Some genius at ashes.org cooked this up and won the Shuffle Bus tournament from probably 2028. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Are you insinuating that a time traveler made this deck? Brought it back to you?
I like it. I like the
Channel
idea.
magic meta is big in 28.
All right, Tim saying books / ready spells and ally are a good start. So I got one book in my deck out, and I've also got Radiant Light, Take to the Skies, which is how I get the dragon.
You juke me, Zach.
Not a verbal guy, I'm sorry.
I don't know why these cards are here.
And then I have a bunch of allies that have interplay effects, and then you put the mounts on them, and they leave play, and then the mount leaves, so you get the thing back. Right? When a mount leaves, the card
The ally goes to hand.
goes to hand, yeah.
Talk to the hand.
We'll just start here.
Ally don't understand.
What could go wrong?
I can't. Yeah, I'm sure you're really looking forward to using very out of touch slang around your child. That seems something you'd also be very into.
Oh, I'm very...
I was like, Shannon, we're teaching Piper all the coolest things to say, right?
Out of touch slang, and also incorrectly using their slang.
Yes, that's
actually the
classic.
peak. Skidamadop. Riz. Or no cap. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, they get home, whatever their version of it is.
Riz, kids.
No cap.
No cap. Dad's
show.
made lunch. No cap. Like, Dad, you're speaking like somebody 20 years older than us. We haven't used that slang for 20 years. Well, it was hip whenever we were... Actually, it's not even hip now. They've already moved on, I'm sure.
It's too fast for me. These 20-second TikTok video trends.
Internet's too much. You can always do a weird, like a dance. Like a 2020 era TikTok dance to probably get them going.
I mean, you just roll out the soldier boy on them. They won't know what to do.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. They will not know what to do.
Just like doing this.
They will not know what to do.
I'm very excited about these things.
You're right about that. They will have no idea what to do.
Come back to center on that one.
That's too funny. Uh-oh, we've got a problem. We got 11 dice. Oh no, my perfect plan. Maybe I was supposed to...
Why do you have 11 dice? That's strange.
My man's got 11 dice and a channel magic. This is that 2028 magic.
That's right. Ashes evolving.
In 28, you could have 11 dice. You had to up the power curve. I don't think that divine die is meant to be there. Right? What am I doing this divine? Nothing. Nothing in here that's divine.
Pass it back.
That could be yours. Do you have 10 there, or did I take one of yours? No.
Well,
you got 10.
you'll notice the slight different colors here.
Yeah.
So some of these are the old and some of these are the new dice. So I have more than 10 in my box, but I have 10 here.
Makes you wonder
Pull them out.
if any of these dice are actually meant for this. It just instills a little bit of reluctance. I think it's supposed to do something very specific, this deck. I don't know. I knew it when I built it. I liked it when I bought it. Okay, we've got our cards. You've got your cards. Everybody's got their cards. Roll all the dice in your exhausted pool, etc. Discard, draw. We've already done that. Player turns phase. Take a main and a side. We do that together. Of course. You hip to that?
I'm listening to every word you're saying.
And then
I will have no questions when it's time to go.
and then we got the Chimera turn. They're going to do their thing. And onward and upward we go. It takes a little getting used to.
We each get an action, side action.
Yeah, you're the first player.
All right. Goal is to play a dragon.
Can we set up a poll, Jonathan? I'd like to know who's watching that doesn't play Ashes
Oh, good.
at this point in the video.
And if you're not watching this live, a comment to the same effect would be fun.
Like,
You could like the video if you have
Or subscribe.
Subscribe to the videos if you don't play Ashes.
No, particularly if you're watching and you don't play Ashes, just leave a comment.
can we see if we're back over or under 37 or 57,000 subscribers?
Oh, we're under.
We got under.
We're bleeding.
again?
Bleeding daily.
What are we at?
It says 56.9, but we don't know.
Brutal. Yeah. Brutal. If we lose this many subscribers a week, we'll have like 58,500 by the time we're dead.
I wouldn't necessarily do this, but I would be interested to see the hypothetical future if we just deleted the channel, started over.
Like actual subscribers.
Just literally clear it all.
Not even subscribers, like
just what would happen.
Because nobody cares about subscribing. We've already said this. To make ourselves
YouTube
feel
is
better.
not using that stat. Technically, you click the subscriptions feed on your app, and it is filtered to just who you're subscribing to. But it's not. It used to, you subscribe, and it's like you're going to see the stuff of everyone. But even now, there's so many people I'm subscribed to that.
And yet, people have decided to unsubscribe, so it must mean something to them.
Oh no! Well, actually, maybe. But what you don't know either is, I know, I was reading about this, a year ago or something. YouTube routinely clearing out old accounts.
Yeah.
Either bots or spam, or
all those bots we paid for back in the day to pump our X-Men videos,
or just people who haven't used that YouTube account in 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's just remove this from the database, et cetera, et cetera. So who knows?
All right, Steven, do you want to know
Know what?
how many people play Ashes?
Yes.
56% of the stream do play Ashes.
Do play Ash, about half.
44% that are watching currently right now
Do not.
click the no button.
They're here for the laughs.
That's significant.
They're here for the Soldier Boy joke.
What joke?
I'm serious, man. I'm Soldier Boying.
I mean, it's part of being a dad, I think, slightly embarrassing your children at various points, right?
Yes.
Just being you. And there'll be plenty of opportunities for that.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to go or what? You got a main action, a side,
Well,
etc.?
here's the thing. My goal, just remember,
The goal is to beat the spider.
kinda. The goal is to get the Divinity Mount to play.
Okay, so you've got a side goal.
To do that, I have to play Take to the Skies, which is side action and basic. But it also says if your Phoenix Born is exhausted, place a Divinity Mount Conjuration on your battlefield. So I have to be exhausted to do that. So let's go down the rabbit hole of what I'm trying to
How
do.
do you exhaust yourself?
My ability to exhaust myself says remove an exhausted ally you control from play. If you do, place an Imperium Mount Conjuration onto your battlefield and place that ally face down underneath it. So I have to use my ability. I have to play an ally, exhaust the ally, use this ability, put this mount into play. Then to play this, it's another mount,
What's a mount?
the Divinity Mount I'm trying to get into play.
So you got to
So I
put
have
an
to play
ally.
another ally
Okay.
and do it. So that's the quest that I'm on.
And you
I just
have
wanna
all of
make
that in hand?
I sure hope so.
Well, I'm filled with confidence.
I think I do.
I'm going to play the Summon Prison Terra as my main action. And then for my side action, I'm going to see if I need to up any spells. And
Oh, you're just taking your action. I see.
Yeah, we're just going to go for it there. We'll go ahead and do one meditate right off the top. I hope it's not the Raptor Herd. Well, they're all good cards. And we'll take one of these bad boys up to a horsey.
Okay.
And then I'll pass it over.
I'm going to play a Glory Aspirant. So it costs me a basic. And it says Lionize. When this unit enters or comes into play, search your draw pile. You may reveal a card with a lion and its play cost and place it in your hand. Shuffle your draw pile. Then change one divine die in your active pool to a side of your choice.
Wow. That's a good one.
It is good.
Spent more on ink this set. That's a lot of words on that card. Wasn't there somebody talking about a game where you never search your deck? It's appealing.
It is appealing. And it is not Pokemon.
No, it's not. Pokemon may as well be just go into your collection and get whatever cards you want, and then advance the game 5 turns.
It
and
would
then
be
play.
speedier. I'm going to get the card Pride. This is an alteration spell to a unit. I can attach it, and if I do, it can't be guarded or guarded against.
Okay, so you don't have to roll the die.
That's right.
I mean, you can roll it, but it doesn't, I guess, doesn't do anything.
Then as my side action... Oh, wait, and then the second half of that ability is changing one to a side of my choice. So I'll change a basic to a lion. Okay. Then my side action... I can't play that hand. Could play that. Don't want to. I will... How many lions do I need?
Lion.
I'll just wait. I will not take a side action. Okay, we did it.
All right, come here, turn. Actually, you're the first player, so it'll go against you. Roll your d12 if you would, please, and your die. Yeah.
Perfect. So that goes there because I rolled that and a 6.
Raise 1 basic rage die 1 level.
Why raise 1 when I could raise 2? Okay, what now?
Reveal attack with revealed aspect if able. I think it's from left to right. I remember. Is that right? I think I did this one first. Yeah.
Panic. When this unit comes into play, reroll 2 basic rage dice. For each basic roll, the target opposing player must lower a non-basic die in their active pool 1 level. So reroll 2. Reroll none basic, so I don't change any dice.
Okay.
And then these go here.
Great. We love it. And then we have an attack. That is a right
retreat
claw.
at the end of the round. Remove this aspect from play by flipping it face down.
Okay.
And the round is when we're done.
Yeah.
Now, does it say reveal and attack, or does it say...
It says reveal and attack, if able. So your aspirant is dead.
Unless I want to block it with Phoenix Form.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, I need the ally in play to do all my things. I will go ahead and just block and take 1.
Okay. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. To Exodia yourself.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's not as crazy as it seemed on the surface.
That's how you roll them, bud.
That's what we need more of right here.
9. Target opposing player must lower 1 non-basic dice in their active pool 1 level. Let's lower... I should look at my cards. Let's lower this heart.
That would be a drag. If you had to read.
And then let's reveal. Torment.
Horror.
Attack 2, life 2, blood 1 at the start of the Chimera's turn. Remove 1 status token from this unit to re-roll a basic rage die. We need to put some status tokens on this bad boy.
Hey, the Ashes experts in the audience are saying my move was genius.
Was that blocking with Demona?
Early blocking in this moment, they were saying was a good call.
Why are they saying that?
Probably because if it goes away, it goes to my discard pile. If it becomes a mount, I get to reuse it over and over again.
Oh, right. Tracks. So we're gonna at the start of the Chimera turn, we're gonna remove 1 from this unit to re-roll a basic rage die. If a basic is rolled, the opposing player must discard a card from their hand or off the top of their draw pile. Yikes! So we're gonna get milled, buddy. Or I am. I'm getting tormented.
Well, unless you get rid of that thing before that.
They're webbing me. All right, back to us.
All right.
This pin is a nice pin.
Well, I think Jonathan borrowed it from me.
Correct.
So it's mine. Is the answer? Okay. Oh man, I have to remove an exhausted ally, so I have to do something with it.
Screen's black for us. Is it black for y'all?
It should black for you. Oh yeah, I see why it is. That you're fine. We're having minor technical.
Oh, fun. I'm gonna get these fish on the board just to get things kicked off. By the way, I'll do that now, right? We have a shared turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna get the fishies on. Spin 2 of these bad boys, and put 3 prism tetras in the party. Beautiful fish. Let's see what colors I want today. I like this orange one, and remember they gotta go left to right when you play your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And purple. That's a nice contrast.
Oh, you're on that thing.
And,
you're on the fishies.
Ooh, and then yeah, I like that. There we go. Fish on. And then side action. Do I need anything raised up? No, not if they're going to keep lowering them. That's it.
Okay. I can just attack the main. Are you ready for this to happen?
Yeah, it's okay. It's going to be fine.
Okay. I'm going to attack the aspect for 1.
The aspect formerly known as.
And there's no guarding because I'm just attacking.
You got it. Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah, I think so. We almost never do it because it's better to hit the blood.
Cards, yeah.
You can't do that, right? Target the Chimera or one of its units. Declare attackers, declare blockers. If there's any unexhausted aspects with the defender ability, it will block.
I guess it is actually a bad play. So this is exhausted. I can attack it without repercussion.
Yeah.
So I'll just do 1 to
It
it.
won't counter. Right on. Love that. Good job.
And I'll be exhausted, which is what I need to use my ability.
Good job.
So we'll keep waiting to use it. Back to this thing.
Over to you. Don't do it, dude. Yeah, nice.
12.
12. That's
That'll be
probably
friendly.
good. It's a critical success. Place one red range token on the Chimera. Oof. Do we have those? We can just use a die if you want. Okay. He's got only 5 and it's going, so watch yourself. And then we also reveal.
But no attack.
No attack this time,
What we
unless it
needed.
says it.
Erratic Strike. When this unit is declared as an attacker, roll the behavior die. If the result is odd, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost wounded unit. If the result is even, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost exhausted unit. Hold on. Wounded. The other one's exhausted. Okay.
So you don't want the second one. Oh wait, it's not happening yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we gotta get that thing off the board, don't we?
Everything okay over here on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be okay.
Chimera turn over to me. At the start of the Chimera turn, I'm going to remove a status token. Reroll a basic rage die.
Oh.
What's up?
I was just about to be happy. I was like, we haven't missed any guard rolls. When I attack this, there's a guard roll.
Oh, right.
So it was fine.
It's fine. You did it. If a basic is rolled, I must discard a card of my choice from the hand or the top of the draw pile. It goes off the top. Oh, tsunami shot. Losing the game.
Oh, man.
Just one of your signature cards.
Don't like that.
Could have been getting me closer.
That's a bum dizzle.
Why is Whisperer on the board?
Well, you guys aren't seeing what everybody else is.
Oh, wow. And then we roll that beautiful bean footage. No. Let's go Alti token and reset these bad boys. And look at 5. Raise 1 basic rage die 1 level. Well, okay. And then reveal an attack, if able. Devour. Oh! Attack 4. Life 3. Blood 2. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, that target opponent must discard cards off the top equal to the Chimera's current phase. For each card they cannot discard, so I have to discard 1. Do I want to take 4 to the face? Do I want to take 4 to the face? Da 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 da. But do I want to take 4 to the face? It doesn't seem right, does it? No, that can't be right. So it's going to automatically attack. It's going to kill the Prism Tetra. You did it. Congratulations. And then it's going to mill 1 card, phase of 1.
You lost the fish.
Over to us.
This attacked you. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled the die.
All right. I'm going to exhaust the Mono and promote. It says remove an exhausted ally control from play. If you do, place an Imperium mount onto your battlefield and place that ally face down under it. Imperium mount. It's a 3/3/3 with Battle Master. When this unit declares an attacker, you may choose a target unit opponent controls that you must block if able. When this unit is destroyed, place any allies you own underneath into my hands. So it's a 3/3/3 that will can make something block it.
This is going to be a low value play. That's about to happen.
Love it.
Why is everything so hard? Man, this attack when they come out thing has got to stop.
It will once they run out of cards.
I didn't mean that like literally. I knew it was going to stop eventually.
Could have fooled me.
Thanks. Place 1 status for each other conjuration I control. Okay, let's see what that means. What does this guy do? Wait, where is this guy? Okay, there it is. Did see place one prisoner onto your battlefield free set? Oh, lovely. We need 3. Okay. For each other conjuration. We need more conjurations before we summon this thing. I don't have enough. I'm gonna just take it. Alright, we'll play Summon Ruby Cobra as the main. Side action will go nowhere.
I remember these cards last time.
Yep.
Rolling.
Same deck.
What's
5 again? That's reveal and attack, baby. Yikes.
Going to the moon.
See amount.
To reveal Paranoia. Opposing player cannot use basic dice to pay for costs.
What?
But then the leftmost attacks, right?
This guy attacks your leftmost unit, which is your mount.
Interesting.
It just says it attacks if it will.
Oh,
Reveal
gotcha.
the aspect and attack it.
So it's attacking here.
Yeah.
I'm a 3, but
That's
I have to counter to actually get rid of it, which
Yeah.
I will go ahead and do.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I'll take 2 and counter. It'll go away and it'll do, I think, 1 damage to the. What's how many bloods on the back of it?
How many blood? 1 blood. Man, I feel like it should have been more than that.
I'd like to shout out Craig.
Craig.
Hard work.
Why is everything so hard? Not everything is hard. Like hitting that like button and subscribing. That's easy. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get back to 57,000.
We're going to the moon.
All we need is like 3 subscribers to get back to 57,000.
We need a little tracker on the bottom.
There you go. It works.
Here's
And
the-
it could explode. There could be like lights.
Lasers?
Lasers.
Lasers?
Yeah.
Lasers? Two.
Who's rolling the symbols now?
Just a reveal, though. That's good. We are going to get absolutely pants on this one, by the way.
I felt that way every time we're playing, but it gets once these clear and we start having a board.
Paranoia, etc.
Turn 1's always the worst, or round 1. All right, back to us.
Back to us.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Terra Herder. So it costs me an angel. Are you an angel? When this unit comes into play, place a Terra Hatchling Conjuration onto your battlefield. Now we're cooking.
There we go. Yeah, we need to open up this. We need to crowdsource this marketing more often. J.K. Lawling's with the subathon idea. We could do a holiday subathon to get us back up over 57,000.
What's in it for the subbers?
Will they get us over? They get an explosion on. The lasers happen on screen when they subscribe.
It's all about the lasers.
They love the lasers.
Mm-hmm. You know, this is my.
Thanks, Otter.
Speaking of Soldier Boy and stuff, this is my like. I just feel like so much of this hobby is getting shoved into all hype, no stake
All sizzle, no
territory.
steak.
I checked out some of that Whatnot stuff the other day,
Whatnot is pandemonium.
and like the whole culture of card games about ripping, and I'm gonna rip 5 boxes, and I'm gonna rip an auction, and I'm gonna pull some hits, and we're gonna get value. It's like gross. Just so you know, it's gross, Zach. It's not what it's about, right? It's not what it's about. I'm not ripping and hitting and value and inch. I'm just playing Ashes and having a sparkling water.
I think where the shark gets jumped is like when I was a kid and Pokemon first came out, the card game. I really desperately wanted the Charizard.
Really?
Yes, but the reality was I wanted it as part of the game, not because it was worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's just straight up slot machining.
But at some
that they're
point, you
doing.
jump the shark and you're excited to open it because it's worth a lot of
It's
money.
just a live slot machine.
And now it's just a lottery or a slot machine or a scratch ticket.
It's a person behind the slot machine. That's the whole game. That's it. That's the whole Whatnot system. Is you take a slot machine, you open it up, you put a person inside of it, and then they tell the dials where to go, and then they give you things if you win. That's the whole game, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I mean, it's fine if that's what you want to do. But one of the people we interviewed had a great phrase for this called "empty cups." There's a lot of empty cups being recognized right now, where it's like it seems to have some substance, but then you like look under the cup and it's like there's nothing under there. It's all just fake. And so much of our stuff is that way, right? It's like all this.
Yeah.
All this stuff is just like hype for hype's sake, and there's nothing good on the other side of the hype. I get hyped for like a vacation because I want to enjoy the pool.
Brent coming in here with a classy mustache, first of all. Second of all, saying Steve's attitude is why sub numbers really just don't matter. Quality interaction isn't about gamifying and making the numbers go up.
I thought you were saying this why nobody subscribes anymore.
Steven's attitude is why
These stupid rants.
These things might be connected, but I would rather have 1,000 people genuinely engaging than 1 million people subscribed on a channel, like just because they clicked a button at some point.
Is that how you sleep well at night?
Yeah.
I've gone over this over and over again. The whole Dunbar's number thing, which is like you can only consider so many people as like part of your community, tribe, whatever, or as people, I think is the way it was put to me.
Yeah, mine did the same
And so
thing.
when you get
Falls
up
in
over
effect.
that number, it doesn't honestly matter. Like it's out of the realm of human interaction once it goes over like 1,000 people. After that, it's media that you're consuming.
I can't even engage with 1,000 people.
Which is why I'm like the live stream is perfect. We get the crew here. Everyone's having a good time. We have the people that watch later on leave some comments. I notice them as well. But it's we don't. And in fact, I would probably be willing to argue that it is not good for us to go above that number and try to interact in that way. I don't even think it's possible.
Is this
Above
just
which number?
The Dunbar's number.
Gotcha.
Is this just us justifying our failure?
Maybe.
Could be.
Go ahead,
Flailing
hit the
lack
like
of
button if we're
relevance.
justifying our failure. Subscribe if we're not.
It's hard out there, man. It's hard out there. Luckily, this doesn't really matter at all for us. We just get to do it. It doesn't have to be anything. Turn it off tomorrow. We're still fine, right?
That's
Aren't
right.
we?
I mean, we didn't remember the Zadok era.
Yeah.
We had no content capacity for a while.
Did we? Oh, we took our turn.
kept on
I put a
keeping.
Cobra out. What did you? Oh, you got a little. Ooh. Let me see this little dinosaur.
I played a Terra Hatchling and a Terra Herder that played the Terra Hatchling.
Patera.
Terra.
You paid for that. We don't have the basic thing. Okay. It's got an angel on it, too. That's really cool. Declares an attacker whose current attack value is greater than its printed attack value. You may deal 1 to a target unit. Oh, cool. So you got to buff it. What do you do that with? Oh, the Divine Die. Oh, they're using the dice powers. That's fun.
Some thinking.
All right.
You got one, Zach.
Have you roll them up?
Thanks, Danny. you got one in. Woo! You made a compelling point.
Oh, hey, Paul. Thank you for noticing so much.
I deeply appreciate you don't show ads on these. Well, thanks, Paul.
Yeah. Right, we always click the no on that monetize button.
What ads? Yeah, I actually I hate ads.
I think it's an old, dumb model. It's got to change.
The weird thing is, it always goes back to ads.
It's always just ads. Oh, people are
From
staring at
radio
something?
plays
Put something
on.
else in front of their eyes real quick.
Yeah.
Yell at them.
We'll give you some money if you say our product.
Cars 15,000. Woo!
So
Mm.
Ooh,
I agree.
I'm working on removing my filler words.
Oh.
The
Wow, that was a lot of filler.
a filler sentence is different than a filler word. Like and just letting the space exist. I hate advertising. However, my favorite podcast right now, they're sponsored. At some point, they'll like do the whole 30, 60 second. And it is very relevant to the topic. But at the same time, the consistency and quality of that content being produced is probably not possible without it.
Was it the diary one?
No.
Which one is it?
There's a podcast called Founders. He just reads biographies and autobiographies of people.
And he's like, and if you like this, you might like...
No, like right now he's on a big, I forget the name of the service.
Very effective.
But it's about like managing cash flow in a business. It's
Yeah.
tools for that. And so it's like, of course, all these books and autobiographies being read and discussed about founders of companies and stuff are probably being listened to by people that are also engaged in business in some way.
Mhm.
So it's relevant ads. Like irrelevant ads are the worst.
Right.
And, that's a whole thing. But I don't mind the way he's doing the ads as much. And I also understand it's like, this is how you're making it feasible to create this thing that I really value. But still, I would rather him just have a way for me to pay him for what he's doing. I just, unfortunately, know
It's just,
not enough people will do that to compensate for the difference.
Yeah.
So, and it's a self-reinforcing thing too, where
I think you're right.
we run into this in tabletop, right? Where will people pay to play somewhere or to be a part of something? And it's like, well, part of the problem is that you need other people to be playing for that to have any value at all. So if you put up a barrier, so with the podcast, right, it's like, would you rather have more people listening to it and offer it for free? Just now you're subjecting everyone to an advertisement instead of you have to pay $15 to listen to this.
That's why you have the premium mode.
Yeah.
Sans ad. But no, even the verbal, even the most human ads now are getting filtered out of the brain. Like we did with banner ads a long time ago. You know, where you scroll and you're like, oh, it's a banner ad. It ceases to exist in your experience. Same thing. When people start in their pitch on whatever they're selling, it's like I turn off.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's an ad. I'll wait until they come back.
Yeah.
Or just use the skip 30 button. Is like you just skip it.
Yeah. YouTube makes it where you can't do that though, unless you pay.
Yeah, I do pay for YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, they've
teetering.
given us so much value for free over the years. I feel like they've earned it, and they're the only platform that I dare say has
stepping into some water here.
Has an actual like possibly productive model of content generation and
but it's
maintenance.
It's because
management.
The algorithm rewards long form engagement. So,
and I just look up like how to build this thing.
Yeah.
I can't do that on TikTok. I can't do that on Instagram. Like it actually can give me something useful.
Yeah. But when it's like when your thing is like a tweet, and it's like, well, what tweets get the most comments, engagements, views, etc. It's very different than what video someone willing to watch for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's just
man, there's some good stuff on there too.
It's crazy.
I mean, like the video documentaries, whatever we call those.
Mm-hmm.
I stumble on stuff people I never heard of, millions of views on stuff.
There's so many YouTube creators that are creating. I love their content.
Yeah.
The one you pointed me to, Malcolm.
Malcolm who?
Malcolm Guite, I think is how you say his last name, but he smokes a pipe and reads.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
Just a charming.
Yeah.
I every time a video comes through, he'll be like, "Oh, let's talk about tree beard today," and he's just like reading this poetry about that Tolkien was inspired by, and he's it's just like he's an older guy smoking a pipe, and he has a whole shtick where he like whoever's filming knocks on the door and walks into his office, and like it's a whole thing.
We need that.
But it's just it's like, oh, I can just hang out for 30 minutes and hear from someone who's very thoughtful and sharing art in some way, and it's like this is amazing. Anyways. I digress.
Roll those dice, please.
These dice?
Yeah.
This is where we're at?
This here?
This here, Bigsby. Inside joke.
Hey, good one. That's just a reveal and a base tag. That's the best roll you could have. Well done.
Thank you. I really
charged
up for that one. Devour. You've already dealt with this. After this unit destroys the enemy, discard. Nope. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Nope.
I'm glad I rolled a 2.
Yeah, me too. Hope I don't roll a 5. 3, that's better than a 5. This is sadly a thing, but
it happens to all of us.
3, attack if able, if not reveal. So attack's gonna come from. Oh wait, I gotta do this thing first. I don't want one of these bad boys. Okay, discard one off the top. They got me. Oh, another tsunami shot. I'm losing this game. And then it's gonna attack me. And it's going to attack the rightmost unit because it's got a little right doodad on it. It's going to attack me for 2, and I can't allow that. I'm going to take 2 there. On Tristan. It's exhausted. And that's going to be the Chimera for me. Back to us.
All right.
I'm back in black.
I think I've finally done it. Now, it may not be a game victory, but it is a moral victory.
Okay.
Take to the skies.
That's the one.
To place a mount, hold on. To place a mount, can you do it with an exhausted? Like
I think so, right? Isn't that the whole point?
So you can use it first, and then I don't think I've ever used a mount in this game.
Well, it might actually. That might be too busted. We've got the rules somewhere. Do they not give you a little primer?
We have better than the rules.
We got chat.
We have chat.
We have chat.
Better than the rules.
I swear, during those throwbacks, we would not have made it without chat.
Do you think hashtag's going to be a really ancient phrase, right?
Maybe. I know my nieces and nephews don't know it is anything other than a hashtag.
Like, do they ever do this?
I don't know about that,
Okay.
but
It's pretty old.
because it used to be is pound. So what
It was pound. Yeah.
Like that is gone.
Okay,
It's like that's a hashtag
Okay.
to them. I don't know. It probably will be an old person thing by then.
Okay. Do you want me to actually look up the? Do you want me to actually look up the mount rules?
Do you have a
I
robot?
think chat's catching up.
I've got an internet.
Take your turn real quick.
Take another.
We'll give chat a second.
Okay.
It's better than AI. It's real people out there.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. Oh wait, I've got to read my ability, right? During attack, numeral values of their abilities increase by 1. Right. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Frank, that's a heck of a comment. Thank you.
This is actually a really weird deck to run against a Chimera. Because all my stuff wants to attack together, but it can't attack units together. It must attack the Chimera.
I'm gonna look up my own problem.
Choose any number of attack actions value so I can
It makes
intimidate
sense.
to
Your problem that you're having right now.
Yep. Add 2 to its attack value. I mean, I could waste this ability. Oh man. It's a good puzzle. Actually, this is a nice one. Big fan of this. Big things. Hey, do you have anything that does 1 damage that you just want to throw at something?
So, yes. If I use this lion to make my Terra hatchling a 1, that's 1. But then when he attacks, if he's bigger than his base, which is 0, I get to ping something for 1 as well. So I have 2 instances of 1 damage.
Okay.
If I use him first, which I want to use him. I really want to use the Terra Herder to put under the mount so that I can use the Terra Herder again later.
Okay. So I'm just going to take advantage of this moment to play Ryle the Meek. Resolve the following effects once for each unexhausted unit with a printed attack value of 0. I have 3 of those, so I'm going to resolve this ability 3 times. Deal 1 damage to a target unit and opponent controls. I'm going to deal 2 damage here to Paranoia.
I'm going to trust what you're doing works.
It's going to do 1 blood. 1 blood! And then I'm going to do 1 somewhere. I'll do 1. I'll help you out, buddy. What if I did this? Is that good for you?
That is great, yeah.
I could also do 1 to my Torment. And then take care of that there. 4-3 is just not the right number. Oh, it's perfect. In fact,
now
I'm gonna wreck this game.
Look at Damona's card. We're getting hints. It's like a Easter egg hunt.
I think it's unexhausted, yeah.
Well, so Damona's ability says exhausted specifically. And this says if your Phoenix Morning is exhausted, place a divinity mount conjuration onto your battlefield. But is this the mount without anything under it? She's on the mount.
She's on the mount.
It's her.
It's her on the mount. She can't put her on the mount. She's just on it. That's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the mount ability, but it's a mount.
It's, yeah.
Do the other ones have mount literally on them?
Yeah. Dismount is what they have.
Oh, dismount signals mount.
Yeah, there's nothing that goes under that because she's the one hanging out with the dragon.
Quantium.
So, in that case, let's go ahead and pump these numbers.
Side action.
Pump the Terra Hatchling. And then I will attack the Panic that is exhausted. So I'm going to get a ping something for 1.
It's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Blood 1. 1 blood. Is that? Are we gonna? Is that feels like a short?
But then,
like the actual song, not just me singing it.
what do I want to put one on?
If you have another ping coming, one here and then another one here, we get rid of this.
That's what we should do. Let's put
which
one
is
there.
fine.
Okay, that was my turn.
Love it. Okay, let's get them to do the bad things to us now. Rolling those beautiful bean dice. Perfect, dude.
I'm a rolling god now.
Reveal.
Panic. Reroll 2 basic rage die. I can only reroll 1, so I'll reroll it twice.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That had to happen eventually. So put another die on there.
For each basic rolled, that's 1. You must deliver a non-basic die in the active pool 1 level.
Boop.
And then we got another doodad. Man, this is not looking great, man. One blood. Boom. Shakalaka. The nail in the coffin. The kids will understand that, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Attack if able, if not reveal. Can't attack. They're all exhausted. Let's reveal an erratic strike.
Luckily, I'm pretty sure that the kids aren't watching.
When it's declared as an attacker, roll the behavior die. If the result is odd, destroy the opposing player's leftmost wounded. If it's even, destroy the target exhausted. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. These are all big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a 3/3 and a 4/3.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What is this? It's a
This is
shame we don't
ashes.
have like an action that does a bunch of damage to a bunch of things all at once.
Let's see what that would do. They have 4 damage, basically 1/1/1/1. That's good. It's a good card. I'm glad that 2 of them are in the discard pile.
I am so happy about
We're
that.
absolutely hosed. Over to us.
I see.
Our
Okay.
actions.
So I've got no more reveals. So this is gonna attack me.
No, you get to take main actions and stuff first.
Yeah, I know, but just
Yes.
there's no more rolling for me.
Right.
So it'll just be here.
Yeah.
Over time.
So this one will attack, and then this one, and then this one.
So I'm gonna roll, and it's either gonna attack my leftmost wounded or my leftmost exhausted, which is the same thing. This thing. So 3/3. It's gonna die. That's what I'm sensing.
I'm going to play Summon Radiant Leviathan. Horse. Time Machine. Basic.
Time machine.
Summon a Radiant Leviathan onto your battlefield. Place 1 status token for each other conjuration I control. That's going to be 3. Big Whale.
All right, I'm gonna play
Going to Katusa.
Summon Shining Stag Mount as my action. That's a good old Chelsea boy joke.
That looks just like that whale.
It does. I mean, that has like something on its face though.
Yeah, a little wig
little
there.
Extra.
Little coral wig.
Looks like if you took like a founding father wig, you know, that era, and just dropped it on top of it, but it was
Onto
purple.
a whale?
There it is, yeah. We're gonna call this. There's probably a nice.
George Wellington.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going.
Did you do your stuff?
I went to like Abraham Leviathan or something like
Oh,
that.
that's pretty. That's actually maybe better.
I don't know.
I'd say maybe better.
What were you
It's a
saying?
little bit more demanding. Are we done? Are your mains done?
We're done. Yeah.
I summoned the whale. What did you do?
I played my Summon Shining Stag Mount card.
So,
So
coming up.
now, when I don't have anything to reveal, do I just not roll?
You don't roll. You just attack. Well, no. Well, let's see.
Zach, there's a correction on screen about the mount.
Let's make sure we do this correctly. Because this is
I figured that out.
What's
So
fun.
the Summon Shining Stag Mount or Damona's ability. Like Damona's ability gets you a Imperium mount, which I did earlier. But this Take to the Sky, so you play from hand. You don't mount anything because she's on it. Because when it goes away, she actually takes damage
Yeah,
because she was
just
on the dragon.
straight up attack.
All right. So I roll a die. On even, it does one thing. On odd, it does another. So it was even. It says destroy the opposing player's target leftmost unit. So it'll destroy this unit.
That's okay, right?
Target exhaustion unit. Yeah, it was good. If it attacked it, it would have died anyway. So then the Imperium mount goes away, and I get back this.
Do you get that
Glory
back?
Aspect. Yeah, dismount. When this unit is destroyed, place out
Oh.
any allies you own underneath it into your hand.
That's great. That's the whole point of the deck, I guess.
Yeah.
You're playing a real techie kind of thing over there. I'm just playing Wales.
And now you roll.
Now me roll. Right. Basic 10. I like one of those. Attach a webbed conjured alteration to the target leftmost non-webbed unit.
That fish got webbed.
The attached card is considered to be webbed. I mean, that's... Thanks for spelling that out, Nick. Appreciate that. Couldn't have, how else would we have known?
Connolly saving
somewhere
there.
Nick just wakes up in a cold sweat.
This spell... untangle... Side action, discard this spell, reroll 2 basic rage dice. Recover -1, attack -1. He took my Prism Tetra from 0 to 0. Good web, dude. Nice web, Spidey.
See the creepy eyes in the background of that art?
And then reveal.
Also, when the Prism Terror came in, does it change colors this movie? That is disgusting. In the best way. Look at this thing. Most
Wait, is it
impressive.
changing?
Yeah, look at it as it comes in. Let's just keep doing this over and over again.
Yeah, I know. It's got like a... Whoa, it's like all of them.
Yeah, it's like it's prismatic.
Whoa, I get it. I revealed a Paranoia, and that is the end of the reveal.
Okay. Back to us.
Back to us.
All right. I'm going to use my side action and action to summon Shining Stagmount. Exhaust, spin an angel. Remove an unexhausted ally you control from play. If you do, place a Shining Stagmount Conjuration onto your battlefield, placing that ally face down under it. So, make a Shining Stagmount. We're going to do this Terror Herder because I want to play that again someday. Shining Stagmount. Armed. When this unit comes into play, you may choose a Divine Die in your exhausted pool and resolve its dice power without paying its cost.
Nice.
And I already spent this? Or does it go onto this?
I think it stays on there, but you can get the dice power of that one even if it's not spent. When they're spent, they don't have a side. You bring it in on the lion side for the dice power.
Oh, great. Like that. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Very good, very good, very good. I'm going to attack with the whale. Whale on erratic strike. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to take 3. We're going to kill that bad boy. That's a double blood.
5 out of 70. Basically, already won.
Dang.
And then
Ever the optimist.
side action, I'm going to discard. I don't have to worry about. I'm not going to lose my final multi-shot, right? And get there.
Oh, yeah. Stagmount goes on the right because it just came into play. Look at that.
Yeah,
Chat.
that's
saving
the thing
day.
I got to remember. That's the hardest thing about this variant. Okay, I've got some value out of the Leviathan. Paranoia is going to kill the other thing. It's fine. It's all fine. And then we go to the bad stuff. So your thing's going to
This
attack.
attacks and attacks my rightmost unit. Perfect. After you
Wait, that's
destroy-
not your rightmost. It's your leftmost.
Is it? Or I always play it like the icon is on this side.
Yes, you're right. That's left.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, right on.
After this unit destroys words, as we talked about earlier, not my strong suit. Destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking that target opponent must discard cards off the top of the draw pile equal to the Chimera's current phase.
1.
I accept. So the hatchling will go away.
I accept. Your Honor.
I'll discard the top card of my deck.
Yeah,
That's what
sure.
we're saying.
Uh-huh.
Radiant Light, see ya. And then that's the end of that. So then now it's exhausted.
That's right.
We're almost to the really, really good phase for us.
Again, the Paranoia is going to swing at my leftmost. It's a Prism Tetra. You got me.
Yeah. You just put body on the table to get consumed.
Webbed Tetra.
Which
Then.
is fitting for a fish.
It is fitting for a fish.
Yeah.
That's my children's book I'm going to write as well.
Fitting for a fish.
Fitting for a fish.
Man.
Now it's easy pickings.
This is the phase we wanted to get to, for sure. I do have this thing in front of me still, but it's just a little baby one.
I can take it out. Oh wait, one attack. Never mind. I can't take it out at all.
It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
What I actually want to happen is it to attack me so that I can just not waste an action on doing it, and I block. I still have to exhaust, but you get it.
That's the right way to do it. Okay, and now we're in. Okay, so now we take our actions, right? Are you ready to take actions?
Yes.
Wow. Not filled with confidence on that one, my friend. I gotta tell you.
Well, the problem is my whole point here is to play the dragon, right? That's what I've been trying to do.
That's what you've been saying, yeah.
But the dragon's only going to cost me 1 die. And then basically I can either play the paladin or not. And if I don't play the paladin, I waste dice. And this is a
You're gonna have to play the paladin.
crazy
please.
good unit to put into play. So we'll save the dragon for next time.
Wow. What a card. Look at that card,
So
though.
silver paladin costs a lion, an angel, and 2 basics. So I'll spend the requisite here. Smite 1. When this unit comes into play, you may destroy a target unit an opponent controls with an attack value of 1 or less.
Well,
Like this
looky
thing.
there.
So that's a 1 blood, 1 life.
1 blood.
Uh,
Every time. It's like a VH1 special now. Pop-up video.
And then it says, Exalt, after this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls, like I just did, during your turn, you may choose a divine die in your exhausted pool and resolve its dice power without paying its cost. So,
We missed some blood.
load them up.
Man, look at that. That's a cool board. I like faith-based, you know? It's cool.
What could go wrong?
It's cool. Okay.
It is cool. Yeah.
As for me, I can get max value in terms of damage, or I can get things off the board. And the Phoenix, this guy's going to go next. Do they recover?
Mm-mm.
They don't, right? They don't have a recover stat.
We're just going to clear the board, though.
Unless, well, I'm not going to clear the board. That's the grand secret.
It must happen.
Replenish aspects, exhaust, remove exhaustion, recover. Aspects do not recover. Okay, you're right on. I'm gonna go max value. I'm gonna play Summon Gilder,
Gilder.
Oh, the Gilder.
and then I'll pass my side action. Pass back over to you.
Is there anything really bad and scary on your board? Mine are really bad and scary.
Devour is
Attacks.
the baddest and scariest, but you've got one to deal with it yourself. So.
Yeah. So really, when I resolve this dice, I'm just gonna put it here because I only need to do 3 to get rid of this anyway. So I'm gonna attack here for 3. Garble.
Oh,
We're good.
no good.
So I exhaust. I will do 3. Devour will go away. We'll get 2 blood.
2 blood.
And then he says, after this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls during your turn, you may choose a divine die in your exhausted pool and resolve it without paying for it. So we're gonna do that.
Whoa, look at that, dude. It's an engine. You're an engine builder. Over to me.
Yep.
Main action, I'm going to summon a Gilder.
Beautiful. And you ping something for 1, right? It's part of the Gilder.
Is it?
I think it's on the bottom of your summon.
Oh, yeah. Deal 1 damage to target unit. Bing!
I'm familiar with the Gilders.
Like, oh, yeah, these guys are good.
All right. Then the Chimera is dancing
Passing?
around. And
Yeah.
Did you get the blood? I think you put dice instead of blood. The dice are the Red Rains tokens.
Oh, no wonder. I've been messing that up hard.
So we should
Is
have
there 3 on
had
that bad boy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blood.
9 blood. You can always count it up. That's the good thing.
The only thing you can't go back and count is if you just directly attack them. But
And this is
we
3,
did-
right?
Yeah, I think so.
We had 3.
Okay, so I have a choice. I could either clear a unit, or I can do 5 straight to the Chimera. I think the unit clear is better because it gets us 2 blood, and there's a downside for these guys staying, right?
Is there? It feels like there should be, right? I think they get red range equal to how many aspects are left.
It's like bad. They also start in play so you can get attacked by them. Or I just remember wanting to remove them being good.
Yeah, let's look. Recover, remove exhaustion. First, remove 1 red range token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token on the Chimera and ultimate, so that doesn't matter. Exhaust dice. Place red range for each aspect in play. What red range token on the Chimera?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that is bad. That is in fact bad.
Okay. So I think I just try to attack your Devour, actually,
Instead of doing 5.
instead of doing 5.
Okay.
So I'll attack and we'll do a guard roll. Might end up doing 5 anyway. And we did. So
Yeah,
the
you
guard roll
sure
hits, so we just do 5 straight up.
Okay.
I'm glad I stacked those dice then. At first I was like, I don't think it matters because I'm just going to clear the board, but here we are. Okay, so now we've done 14 out of 70. We actually are making some inroads.
That's real
here.
progress, right? Well, I guess I don't have the dice for this, which is fine. I'm just going to swing Ruby Cobra. It's going to get +1 and then choose a target opponent, discard 1 off the top of their draw pile.
Okay.
Wish it was a 2, but there goes a panic. And I'm going to do 1 here.
Oh, wait, I remember. So this is the discard.
Oh, that's right.
This is the red rain stack.
That's right. You did it. So that's 1 there.
And did you do a guard roll?
I did not. You know what? Hold on a second. Should I go ahead and do 1? I can do 1 here, or I can do 2 to face. Thoughts? I'm not going to clear this.
You can't do 2 to that? In the same way you could do it to the Chimera?
No, because it's 2 separate units. I can't send 2 at 1 unit.
That's
If
right.
you're doing multiple, it's got to be at the big boy.
If you're not going to clear it, I think I'd rather just do 2.
Let's do that. So let's go Gilder, Cobra, Terra. And then that triggers group tactics. And then the rest. And that's going to be me.
All right. End of round?
End of round. So
End
the
of
end of the
round.
round, Prism Toucher goes away. Scatter. Everything recovers its recover value. We add 3 Red Rains tokens. So that's going to leave 1 in the pocket, and it's going to advance and trigger our ultimate. I guess we should do all of this in the right order. Hold on. Recover, remove exhaustion.
Did that.
Good. Exhaust dice.
Yep.
Yep, they're exhausted. Place Red Rains, resolving the ultimate if able. So we are going to do that now. Remove Red Raid tokens from the Chimera with its ultimate. Discard all cards in the Chimera's battlefield that it does not own. Oh, that's not us.
Like
Destroy the
attachments.
leftmost unit controlled by each of the Chimera's opponents.
So this goes away and this bounces to my hand.
Attach a webbed conjured alteration spell to all units those opponents control.
Ah, this is fun. This is new.
Get webbed. Remove this card from the top behavior card from this game. From the game. Okay. Advance. Bummer. that's a good ultimate. That's not awesome.
What advance?
So we just advanced the ultimate and the behavior, so now it's harder. And the next
yeah,
ultimate,
yeah.
I'm sure, will be worse.
Yeah, it will. Indeed. So we roll our dice, right?
And we roll our dice, and the Chimera goes first.
Are you an angel? I just can't get that out of my head.
I just can't get you out of my head.
All right, and then we deal cards, right? So I fill mine up.
Boy, this love is all that I think about. Yep, that's right.
And then what happens when this runs out?
We flip it over and then reshuffle.
Tabs now on the other side.
Of course.
For those keeping score at home.
Of course.
Let's keep this tidy. Bye, Jonathan.
See you guys
See you
later.
later, man.
Do good.
Always.
We don't lose. We don't lose.
We're
One
now
thing
under
I know is
backup
that we
John.
win.
Backup John.
Backup John is on duty.
John 2. Electric.
There's so many Johns in my life. It's
Draw 5 cards. Oh, it feels good just to draw on. The old-fashioned way.
all right.
Okay. Love it. Good. Discard target attached to unit opponent controls.
So I declare bankruptcy.
Chimera's got to go first so we can save our thinking.
Oh yeah. Great.
Uh,
Roll them up.
Chimera is now the first player.
Let me do this thing, right?
Yeah. We can kind of do it simultaneously. It's fine.
11.
Ooh,
11 says
1-1.
attach a webbed conjure alteration spell to opposing players target leftmost non-web unit. There are none. I have none.
Oh, good.
So there's no webs, but we do get a torment.
So you do reveal anyway.
At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove a status token from this. Roll. Yeah, I don't like that.
I revealed a lunge. When it comes into play, roll the behavior die and add 3. 12.
15.
To a maximum of 12. Resolve the side action of the corresponding behavior. Place a red range token on the Chimera.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. What up, Paul? Saying great having Ash's lunch break.
Yeah, what's up, Paul?
This is
fun, man.
It is unbelievable to me that they were able to design a solo co-op mode using all the PvP cards, and it somehow be this good and utilize every element of the game. Very
Somehow
impressive.
it works. Somehow
Okay.
it works.
So I was originally going to say that I was going to use this, re-roll 2 dice to clear the web so I can do 3 to this thing over here. But now that this 2 is out that I want to get rid of, I'm just going to try to get rid of this. That's not true. Because his ability, I want to have something else in play before I do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Terra Herder, spend an angel. We're going to get a Terra Hashling. That's my action.
Okay. I'm seeing through the matrix a little bit. Okay. A little too basic rage there. Got it. Okay. Got it. All right. I'll play. So we do that. We go there. And then we do that. Okay. Wow, that's a gamble. That's a gambler. We'll take it. I'm going to take a side action. Get rid of this web. Reroll 2 basic rage dice. Nailed it. Just Yahtzee, dude. Absolute Yahtzeeism.
I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling about this one. I'm usually the optimist. Not feeling it.
I feel good about it. I still feel great about it. Then we'll play a Raptor Herder.
Raptors and pterodactyls.
And we'll go get a raptor.
This became a dinosaur game.
Where are there raptors in here? Did I put a raptor in here?
There should be.
No, I hope we don't have to go find a raptor because we know that we just don't know where those are. I do. I'm done. Don't worry, dude. I've got a raptor. It's in here somewhere. I can feel it.
I'm gonna.
Yes?
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but you're focused digging, so I don't.
Oh, looky there.
Immediately. Okay, I'm gonna. You enjoy yourself.
He's got it. Okay, main action raptor herder. We've now got units on the board. We've got enough. We've got a gilder that can block. So my next moves, my sequence is going to be Rile the Meek, Amplify on the gilder. That's going to allow Gilder to kill Devour. And then I'm going to do Radiant Leviathan is going to get unwebbed. Swing for 3. Ooh, I might see if Zach can give me a dice. Swing for 3 on the lunge. Then summon Gilder, ping lunge for 1. And then we need to find a way to get Paranoia off the board. Got a lot of group tactics stuff. It's not doing a lot for me right here. Critically, you may add 2 of the type of all units you control the Paranoia for the remainder of the turn. Wow, I gotta get this Flock Shepherd out. Oh my goodness. Maybe. Dang. Maybe instead of getting rid of the webbed, I attack with the Gilder. What if we did that?
We've got another convert here.
What's up, Craig? Gudnap is dope, by the way. Just refractory v gloaming precons, but we love it. Craig, it's great to hear. It's wonderful to hear. We love it. We love the ability to find what we think is quality, at least, and share it with y'all. There's a lot of noise out there. Boy, there's a lot of noise. A lot of hype. A lot of noise. A lot of hype, a lot of noise. Oh. This is a deep puzzle. This is a deep puzzle. This puzzle gets real. And I want the Gilder to die so that I can put a status token on the Radiant Leviathan. So that when the Leviathan goes, I can put 4 Prism Tetras out. And then we use Tristan's ability. And we swing for a bajillion. Adept Duelist, side action. That's a good card. Okay, but I need to be able to spend basics. We need all those Tetras, and then we need a Flock Shepherd. So basically, we need to get rid of that paranoia. There's got to be a good way to do that. One at a time, I guess. Raptor Herder, and then Raptor Hatchling can't do it.
Solve it.
Can you
Maybe.
Can you throw 2 damage to my board somehow in the next couple turns?
Yeah, for sure.
Sick. I'm gonna be able to do a lot of damage straight to Chimera if we can make that happen.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
The little raptor or the Terra hatchlings,
Those are cool.
very good for that purpose.
Very cool.
Okay.
All right, Raptor's on the board, and then we go back to the Chimera.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
He couldn't miss for a minute. Now he can't hit.
Lower 2 non-basic dice, 1 level, and then reveal. Let's see what actually matters. I need heart, time, heart, so these guys can come down.
Frank saying, imagine how much better the world would be if there was a way to get rid of paranoia. Ready?
Yeah. Yikes.
Nailed it.
Going up to 3.
The classic sixer. 6. Side action. Target opposing player must place 1 moon token on their Phoenixborn or leftmost unit. Definitely unit. And then reveal attacks with the revealed aspect of Able. Okay.
Ooh, and I got lunged.
Erratic strike. When this unit declares an attacker, roll. So I don't have an exhausted or. I'll roll it anyway. Even. If it was even, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost exhausted unit. So I don't have that. So I assume it's just attacking my Phoenixborn with it down the middle.
Yes. Well, can it do that? If it can't do it, what does it do?
So it declares an attacker. If odd, do this. If even, do this, and it can't do it.
If it can't do it, let's ask.
Does it just not attack?
I'm saying. I mean, I think it
I'm saying.
That might be it, man. That might be it. Chimera attacks. If it cannot attack any unit, it will target the Phoenixborn instead.
Okay, yeah. And I will allow it. I'll just take 3. But it's exhausted now.
Okay, that's nice.
Back to us.
I got myself a lot of beef over here. Yes, back to us. Back in.
We like beef, man.
All right, I've got to play. Let's play Amplify. Unit with 0 attack becomes a 3 attack. I'm going to throw it on the Gilder. And Gilder's going to go 3 on Devourer.
Don't forget your guard roll.
Oh, right. This can't go wrong. This can't go wrong.
Oh, it went wrong. It went so wrong. You've been guarded. The guarder's been guarded. But you still did 3 to the dude. Oh, we're out. Do you have another D6?
I got D6s everywhere.
Yeah.
My gosh, are you serious? That was like the whole point of the world. That was the whole.
But you have a
point
box of D6s right there.
I got these guys.
That's fine.
How about this?
Thank you.
We're gonna convert them.
Well, I just need. Don't have enough wound tokens because
we'll do our wounds with dice. How about that?
Yeah, it's a 1-player set. And we're playing 3.
Oops.
It's like we designed the set in 2016 or something.
Yes, we sure did. Here.
That's 8 years ago.
Not crazy.
If our arcane tokens were a child, they'd be in the 3rd grade. Think about that. They'd be reading.
3.
All right,
so
I put
that's
3. I
gonna
put
be-
3 on that. I put
Oh,
3.
you already did it. Yeah, you already
You
did
go
it.
into a Christmas pageant for those tokens.
That's right.
Later.
That's right.
Man, that's depressing me.
Well, we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. That's right. Okay, that definitely changes everything about that sequence. That is, it's one of the things about co-op games that you feel like you get to be rewarded for working the machine, but then they throw that spanner in the works like that. What'd you do this turn?
Sometimes it do be like that. I'm going to summon a Shining Stagmount. It's going to cost me an Angel and a Basic. And I'm going to summon it here as my action side action. When it comes into play, I'm going to choose this Divine Die in my exhausted pool and use it without paying for it.
Love it.
You see what
I see.
You see what we're
It's
cooking
cool.
here.
What you cooking over there?
Oh, those are shoes.
Those are my shoes. Basic 11. Attach a web to the opposing player's target leftmost non-web. That's going to be the Gilder. Well, he's already
Perfect.
and not a big problem. He deserved it. And then reveal.
Clearly.
Torment.
Look at you. You're all revealed out, too.
Oh, you're supposed to be doing those, by the way.
Oh.
You probably missed 2 of
At
them.
the start of the Chimera's turn, remove a status token from this unit to reroll a basic rage die. So
You can just start doing it now.
remove a status, roll. Didn't hit.
But it still counts in the... You still put it in the pocket.
Yeah. And then I should have done it last turn and this turn, so let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So basic. Discard a card of the choice from their hand or the top of the draw pile. We're gonna go hand. I don't want to risk Steven's fate. Okay.
And then you roll the actual
And
die.
then I roll the actual thing. Basic, great. 8. 8 is great. Target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic dice in their pool and then reveal. That's fine. So we'll go basic, basic. We'll reveal, no strike. Lunge. This should come into play. Roll the behavior die and add 3. Resolve the side action of the corresponding behavior. So 7. Target opposing player must lower 2. I lowered 1 earlier, but it's not all the way down, right?
They got you.
Then reveal. Devour. But no attack. So we're fully...
Wait, didn't you reveal this to roll that?
But then I rolled and it has me do the thing, which
it's
says
just the
reveal.
side action.
Oh.
Yeah, just the side, not the main.
Okay. Got it.
You got it.
Good catch.
We got it. Okay, back to us.
Yeah. We need to get rid of that guy, right? You don't want to have to do that nonsense. Slash, you tell me, are there pings or anything that are worthwhile over there for you?
Actually, I needed that Gilder to die.
Because you can only have one of them.
Well, I want the status token that it gets when it dies to go on the whale to get more tetras. But that's just a dream that's too far gone.
Now, it will die.
But it'll be after this because this is about to attack my whale for 2.
You can summon a new whale.
I don't have the whale, so it's a card. It's a card one.
I see.
I'm.
I see something on the card.
Draw for the remainder of the turn. But that Flock Shepherd's good. I mean, Raptor just got 1 attack. So that's not nothing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We'll summon another Gilder, I think. Is this... Did they errata the Gilder to only 1? Do I remember that right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If it doesn't say it, I don't remember that. I think it previously was more than 2. Like before the Reborn happened.
Was it? That would have been busted.
Yeah. I think there was a change at some point, but I don't think it was... They didn't post errata after Reborn. Because Gilder's in like so many of my decks.
Yeah.
One of my favorite units. Especially that promo that you popped at some point, John.
I'm going to summon a Gilder.
Yeah. I've always loved that card.
With the little... Oh, I don't have the...
Coin shield, little paintbrush, gilding things.
Let's do side action up. There's the last tsunami shot.
Oh,
We
great.
got her done. And then we pay it.
That's an offer.
It's an over right there. We'll do 1 to something. Are you about to do 1 to something? You want to ping something?
I haven't done anything yet, but I can ping. I can do 1 and 1.
I'm going to do 1 here. I can do 1 over there somewhere.
So I will attack with a hatchling, and I'll ping for 1 on that.
Okay, let's
That
just do
happens,
then.
period. But then I'll roll my guard roll. Don't forget guard roll. On
But
my,
this is already done.
okay, I'm going to attack here, but there's a guard roll. So he successfully guards, so we'll actually just do 1 to the main bad.
All right. From a 4 to a 5, we're going to 20. Okay. Very good.
So then no more reveals, but leftmost just happens.
Leftmost happens. Lunge. I'm going to unit guard with the Gilder.
Mm-hmm.
And then get
Status
a
token.
status token onto the whale.
He did it. This is going to attack. It can actually resolve now, so we'll roll. That's odd. So it will destroy my leftmost wounded unit. Oh, is that a wound?
Yep. Uh-oh. We're hammered, man.
That's okay.
We're
So
done.
he leaves play. And we'll move along.
This is on cooking with gas on this one.
We got a lot of turn left in us, though.
It's not messing around.
Oh, wait. No, back this train up.
Do you have a guard?
Better. I have a card.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought I revealed it, but then you walked me back.
Not
so
a
I
guard,
actually
but a
roll.
card, yeah.
So, classic that. And then a 7,
Lower 2 dice.
Perfect.
And then reveal.
but no attack.
No attack yet.
So now I can use the thing before
Yeah.
it just does nothing,
Very good.
which is what we want. Oh, and it's webbed. Do you have that web that I gave you back? Rinse, repeat. Call it complete. All right. We did it.
Our turn?
Our turn.
All right. Leviathan is going to swing into this Devour and hopefully not get blocked. Doesn't get blocked. Does 3 to the Devour. Takes 4 back. That's going to be 2 blood. Let's get that going first. And then it's going to die. And it's going to put in 4 Prism Tetras. Just add 4 status tokens. It's a shiny whale.
The whale brought the fish.
That's it.
That's what happened there.
It's school.
And they're about to get gilded. Gilded fish.
3 and 4. The Tetra stack has arrived. What's my battlefield? 9. So I'm good. 4, 5, 6. I'm at 7. Woo! And then over you on the Chimera?
I'm gonna attack
Or on the normal?
before it gets wasted.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and attack this guy.
What are you swinging for?
2, because he -1 from this thing.
You could side action to remove the web and then swing for 3.
I don't really want
But look at all these 3 life. Like this Devour? Come on.
to. You know what? The erratic guy is actually the worst because he just kills this guy straight up,
Mm.
which I don't like.
Oh, yeah. And he has 5 life?
Uh-huh.
So you could swing into this and not die?
Okay. Side action here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's reroll 2 basic radios.
Yes. Use the webbed mechanic. Oh, look at that. A free,
Can't contain me.
A free non-web.
We'll attack here and hope I don't get a guard roll.
No, there's no guard roll. I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah.
It did not
Nice.
guard. So I take how many from that? 3?
You take 3. We got 2 blood. Now we're operating the machine. Okay. And now the Chimera does its thing. Starting with the leftmost unit, it's going to activate. Lunge is going to attack and kill my Gilder.
Perfect.
Web goes back to the pot.
Torment is going to attack my stag mount, and I will counter. So we'll both just go away. So 1 blood. We'll go ahead and turn this to a 5.
Let me see if anything needs a status. Anything over there want a status token for any reason?
I don't think I have status things. So
On a target unit. What if I put it on one of these things? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. I'll put it here for giggles. Okay. Now it goes to us. Right? Are we back?
I think we're back. So
Okay.
that's exhausted. This will attack leftmost, which will be here. So he's going to go unless going to use Demona, 2 basics, remove an exhausted ally control, put a Imperium mount into play, and then this guy goes under.
Oh, we got a secret. We got a secret.
Demona to be able to do that to exhausted allies is really powerful.
Yes. Super powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. So then I get the Imperium out. It says declares an attack. It's fine. So it's a 3/3/3. Great. And then I'll get the ally back at the end once he's dead. Your action.
I think I'm gonna do something really boring.
What? Dude, it's not even gonna be close. We're gonna win this so bad. It's like, Nick, you're gonna have to up the dial on the difficulty on these things.
Get him.
Playing with precons on heroic and precons plus whatever you consider Steven's constructed deck.
I don't even know what that would be.
More than a precon, less than a precon.
Ruby Cobra. Hey, is there any way you can kill this paranoia on my side of the board in any way imaginable?
I mean, there's a lot of ways. Yes,
You just do 2 to it somehow.
I can get. Just give me some time. Is that okay? Do you have actions to kill?
I've got this action, and then I might have one more action, but everything else requires basics, and I have literally no way to get it off the board.
Okay.
So just know that.
And do you need it to be off before it goes?
No, none of that matters. Although once it goes, it'll exhaust itself. So I just need to waste one more turn, which I can do.
Okay.
Okay, now we go to their turn. I summon the Cobra. You did your mount.
Yeah.
Lunge comes at me to here. It's going to kill it.
So lunge comes at me. Attacks my hatchling.
You got it. You got us, Mr. Chimera.
And then back to us.
Back to us. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go to 9. I'm getting greedy here. Can you kill this right now? Can you do 2 damage right now to something?
I mean, I can attack with this thing.
And not die? That's pretty good.
Can you do 3 damage to this guy somehow?
You know what I found out, man? This deck doesn't do damage to things.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, I don't know that it's the best Red Rains deck.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to advance our win con. And we're going to go right to it, you know?
I do, yeah. There's not really a way to stop it. It's going to attack this unit, so I may as well use it. I can clear it, because then he'll attack me, I won't counter, and I won't take the damage either. This will soak it, and I'll get this guy back.
Yeah, sick. Okay.
So, yeah, sure, I'll attack here and hope guard doesn't have him. Oh, but it did. So, 3 damage over here, and I'm exhausted. Good luck. God save. God have mercy on your soul.
Okay. Then...
So, my wife is so amazing. She's also so bad at texting generally and responding to things.
Yeah.
My watch just had 2 notifications from her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh God, who is dying? It was just her liking images from who knows when or what conversations. It's just immediately like, oh my God, I never see her name pop up on my watch unless it's like an emergency. Woo! Everyone's cool though. Everyone's cool. She's just catching up on her text and liking messages.
It's fine. Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is I will swing directly at the Chimera with these guys.
Okay.
I can't spend
get
basics.
eaten alive, basically.
I can't spend basics, so I just got to do some stuff. So group tactics 1, group tactics 1, group tactics 2. So it's a 2, 3, 4 damage attack.
And it's happening. So
And it's happening right
these
here.
numbers.
That's 4 damage right to face.
So let's stack these. We're trying to get to 70. Yeah. 5, 10, 20, 32. We're like halfway, man.
We're halfway.
We're not even close to dying.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Then this thing attacks, and he'll just devour my mount.
Paranoia attacks, kills my raptor hatchling.
Just stack all these in.
And exhausts.
Oh.
Okay, now we've got free reign. Okie dokie. Let's take a breath.
This goes back to
1, 2.
All right. Is there
3,
anything?
4,
Don't like
5,
that.
6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. We can do 9.
Hold on. When I just really read the Divinity Mount and got past the art, when this unit declares an attack, they may do 1 damage to all units a target opponent controls.
Wow.
Does that include these?
I don't think so. I mean, it should based on the text, but I think you can only, well,
You can attack those things.
it's got to be everything. It's all units. It says it right there on the card.
So I think we got an AoE 1 coming in.
That's AoE 1.
So just know that 1 is coming for free. on
1 is
everything.
coming. Okay. Okay. So we just get to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3. Look at me. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use Tristan's ability. And let me make sure I don't need this die. I don't. Use Tristan's ability. I'm going to choose 3 units, life value of 3, these 3. Everybody's going to get +1. So we're going to go group tactics 2 to intimidate 2. Discard the top 2 cards.
All right.
And do 6.
Oh, yeah?
5, 6. And these guys are all exhausted. And I will be overriding one of them, so it won't matter too much.
Okay. Let's go ahead and play a Terra Herder. Oh, wait. I got to meditate, actually. Meditate 2. 2. And then we'll play a Terra Herder. We get a Blood Raptor. That was my side action.
Okay. My action, I'll do side action, 2 discards to pump these guys up, and then main action, we will summon 3 more prison tetras.
Wow. Fishies for days.
Fishies for days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm going to take to the skies. My Phoenix Mark is exhausted, puts a Divinity Mount Conjuration onto my battlefield. This is the one with Lightning Bolt. That was my side action. That is my main action. I will attack Lunge. When it declares an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units opponent controls.
Love it. You're really taxing our token pool here, buddy.
Sweet. Let's use
I'm
the
converting
stats.
to D20s on
Let's
this.
use these statuses. Let's just use these statuses. It'll clear soon. I have extra coming. So then we'll do a guard roll. We need this to be converted. That's the real 10, 20, 30.
I'm going to go 30. We'll do Christmas dice. I'm going to go 38.
35. I see.
This is our old Soulforge Fusion dice right there.
Oh, nice. Okay. Guard roll. Okay. So 3 damage to the baddie. Oh god, we're out of exhaustion too. What shall we do?
Need to remake the set.
I'm gonna put one here. These are all exhausted. Just
Got it.
let's not forget.
Understood.
Okay.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Prism Tetra for 3 to the face. These guys are also all exhausted. I'm gonna put them all right here with a big fleeting exhaustion token on them. See, only one gets AoE. See, we were right. We tried so hard. We fought so long.
Feels wrong. I'm just saying.
In the end,
Tried so hard. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play another Terra Herder.
I'll play a Flock Shepherd.
I'm gonna meditate twice to turn these up to lions, then pass.
Meditate pass.
I have to take an action actually.
I don't think so, because as long as I take a main, it goes back to you.
You got a main?
Yeah, I do. Rose Gardner.
All right, we'll side here,
Overwrite some Tetras.
and then I will attack for 1 here. So guard roll.
Oh, right. The guard rolls.
Takes
Good
1.
job.
Then we're exhausted. Back to you.
All right, we'll do 1 onto Paranoia from the Flock Shepherd. Let's find out. It hits.
Do you need pings?
I need 1 here. I've got 1 coming, though, right here. So
Okay, great. Attack with the Terra Hatchling for 1 here, and we'll ping it for 1 before I do. Guard roll. We're good.
got it.
So it'll go away.
2.
And that's just 2. Yeah.
All right, let's try 1 more on Paranoia here. Does not hit. 1 to the Chimera.
I will side action, put 1 here. We will attack. We'll ping here for 1.
You want to ping here?
Yeah, we
Or
can.
can you
Well,
take
I
that
can
out?
take it out.
Yeah, do that.
Ping here for. I can come back for 1 there in a second. Ping here for 1. Guard roll. It just depends on guard rolls. Fails, so we'll do 1 to the main. Exhausted.
Okay, and I'm out of dice. I'm all exhausted here, so I will pass.
You don't want to. Did you already attack with Rose
I
Guard?
attacked with Rose Guard, yeah. I tried.
I'll attack here for 1. We'll guard roll. 1 to the main.
Ugh.
That's another. That's exhausted as well. End.
Yikes.
So 5. So we'll leave a 4 because it just rotates through.
Yeah.
You slide here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to resolve this correctly so that I don't,
We just need to do 21 damage.
I think I can do that. I mean, this deck is kind of designed for that. Okay, the end of the phase. Let's go. Recover. Remove exhaustion. And then this goes at the end of the round. This has 1 or more status token on it.
Aspects do not counter when they're exhausted, Corlash.
Or do they? If they do, then this is we never stood a chance.
No, I don't. I think once they're exhausted, they're out.
Right? That would have
We've
to be
never
the
played it
case.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, remove
I
exhaustion.
feel like Stream would have been yelling at us for the whole game.
Exhaust dice is normal. Place red rains. 1 for each ultimate. We just did that. Now let's resolve it. Remove red rains. Discard all card. Deal 3 damage to each Phoenixborn the Chimera's opponent controls. So our Phoenixborn here. Attach a webbed to all units we control, and then remove.
Forgot about that part. Need 5 of those bad boys. It's gonna make these pterodactyls real effective. We're gonna be re-rolling some dice tonight. Now I do have my do 1 to everything thing still around.
And then I become first player. It's worth something at least.
Let's deal these. What happens when we run out of this deck again? Does it run out?
It gets fatigued officially, and that means something for sure. We'll have to find the fatigue card is what it
It's
means.
got 1 card left.
Which I can fatigue it with Ruby Cobra.
I think it just takes a damage for every card past that it can't. Just like when you run out of your deck.
I think that would make some sense. You just play it that way? Play it however we want to.
I mean, unless chat speaks up. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We can look up the fatigue card if you
That's too easy.
promptly lost yours.
I brought it up on the screen.
Oh, thank you.
We never needed it.
Do that. Is there another one?
There's a 1-player card.
Is there a back of the fatigued card? Yeah, that's what we need.
This is what you need?
When resolving, the Chimera cannot draw cards. Its draw pile is considered empty. After 1 or more cards are discarded, 1 moon token. Okay. You did it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let me redraw my hand. Yikes. These are not the cards you need. Okay. Well, maybe. Okay. Now we decide.
Oh my god. How is that not in my opening hand? I'm a genius. Okay. So, here is the dealio.
I'm going to summon Gilder. 1 in the pile. Gilder in. We're going to do 1. It's going to ping Paranoia. Do 1 damage. Going to 50.
20 damage left. We got this in the bag.
I think so, right?
It's not even a
In
question.
the contest. What's yours? what's your play, dude?
Well, I kind of want to save this 1 to everything until more things are out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you get the value.
So,
But it would take Devour off the board, which is worth something.
side action, spend an angel and a basic. We're going to Imperium mount this Terra Herder, so that'll go away. This will go under. And that'll be my action.
Okay.
Oxerador is asking a question about face down aspects.
What about them? Before face up. Oh, yeah. They should be here.
Oh, is it backwards?
Yeah.
No, they slide to the right, and that's correct. Right? Or is it? It's the other way. I had it right.
You had it right on yours.
The
and
face
wrong
up
on
ones
mine.
are first. Yeah. It's like they've already been revealed. Got it. Okay.
Okay, my main, yours.
I did mine. So then
Roll them up.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
A
Nailed
1.
it, but got a 1. Attack if able, if not reveal. Attack if able. Hold the behavior die and add 3. Doesn't matter at the end of the round. Oh, these should both be face down. Read your lunges at the end of the
My
round.
lunges are.
Wait, that means there's 2 less red rings.
Because they get
Because
flipped
they
down
got
at the
flipped
end of
down
the
at the end of the
round.
round. That's why because they're so good. Okay, cool. So then I have attack if able, if not reveal. So I'm going to reveal lunge. When it comes into play, roll this. 9, add 3, 12. Place a red range token on the Chimera. Okay. They kind of squared us back up. What'd you get?
I rolled a red thing and I got a 9.
Lower 3 dice. And then reveal. Cool.
Panic comes into play. Reroll 2 basic rage dice. Basic. Lower a die.
Nice rolling, bun.
I'm usually bad at that. Okay.
And that's
So
back to
then
us.
Back to us.
Back in black. Back to us.
Oh, that's very powerful. I'm gonna meditate aggressively. So I want 2 lions, 1, 2, an angel.
I just need 2 of these guys. I'm gonna take a main action to play
5 times. We need to win this round.
a standard bearer. 1 and 1 comes into play. I place a status token on it, and it's going to standard bear.
I'm going to play a silver paladin. I'm going to defeat this because it's only got 1 attack, so 1 blood. And then when I do defeat, I get to resolve one of these, and I'll put it on. My divinity map. All right, that was my turn.
You know what? Hold on. Rather than doing standard bearer, I'm instead going to do a flock shepherd. So that's going to be, I'm going to get these guys back, and I'm going to do heart and basic instead.
You do have the don't attack deck, don't you? It's all
Yeah.
just gentle creatures.
Yeah, but look at this. Gather 2. After an opponent declares attackers, you may add 2 to the attack value of all units you control. I've got 2 of those, right?
Yeah, that Gilder with +2 attack is crazy as a blocker.
But can I use this to give +4?
Yeah.
Right?
It's
is
both trigger, yeah.
Or is there a limit on reaction? Is it considered a reaction?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, right? Huh. Well, this is just going to be bonkers. Huh. That's just something else there. It's called Combo City.
Wow, I'm off the board here.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, me too. Just barely.
All right. That thing, yep.
Do the thing.
Basic.
We're sticking around. Target opposing must lower 3 non-basics. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3. Make sure that's right. Do we need the heart? Don't need the heart. Don't need the heart. Don't need the heart. Don't need the heart. It's fine. And then I reveal a lunge.
You should have seen it coming.
Machine comes into play. Roll their behavior die. 7. Go into a 10. Attach a webbed the target leftmost non-webbed unit.
And reveal.
Don't reveal it. Just the side action.
Oh, yeah, I do that every time. Can't help it. Oh, another basic. We are on a roll.
Dude, let's go.
Let's see what I did there.
2. Attack. If able. If not, reveal.
So this guy attacks. I'm going to roll a die.
He's going to attack your Phoenix one.
Well, it says erratic strike.
Oh, right.
So if odd, destroy the opposing player's leftmost wounded unit. Doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm. So it goes to
So
nothing.
Just attacks, right?
Yes.
So I'll just take 3.
Well, it's just a destroy target leftmost wounded unit, not attack it.
I thought earlier we did it. If he couldn't do it, he just attacked my Phoenix Form because of the middle thing. Like he's attacking my Phoenix Form.
Well, he's definitely doing this already, right? But then the ability,
Yeah.
I think, just fizzles entirely.
Yeah, I think so.
Right on. We worked it out.
And no, if not, so I was able to attack no reveal. Got it.
Back to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time to do this thing, right?
So
You do 19 damage?
I can do 9.
I got 6 easy. 7, 8, 9. You can do 9? So we're at 18?
For one shot right now.
Oh, well, then we definitely can find that.
Yeah, I think it's just time.
Okay. Back in black. Well, then what I'm going to do is get set up. I'm going to side action here.
Oh, it's in spades too, because when this attacks, I'll do 1 to everything on my side of the board, which means this will clear as well. 2.
Main action tetra pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still clean.
Let me think about this. Okay, keep going. That was your main action?
That's my main action.
I kind of want more stuff to be revealed, but we're gonna win anyway. But I don't want to get too.
Let's go win then. Let's go attack them.
Could this go wrong? Sure.
It can't go wrong if we kill the thing. Kill the Chimera.
Yeah.
Kill that Chimera.
That's true. And I can attack with multiple things into a Chimera.
Yes.
Sure. I will attack with these 3 on the Chimera.
You want to ditch webbed first? Doesn't matter?
It doesn't really matter. When I do, I'll do 1 to everything on my side of the board. So 1, this goes away. So 2 damage.
Does it count the Chimera? Is it just units on your side of the board?
Units, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hitting for 3, 6, 9. With
That's
these
plus
3.
1, minus 1, yeah.
Yeah.
So 9. So going to 62?
Yeah. You said you usually had an 8, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Do you have it on tap?
I don't think so. I can do 7 on top.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I have a side action. Choose 2 target units and opponent controls. Deal 1 to each. So I'll do 1 here and clear it. Which will be 2 more.
There you go.
And I'll do 1 to one of these guys. And then now you go.
Side action Tristan, swing for 6. Boom.
Undefeated,
Dude.
Connolly. This the divine things going on with this deck are great.
This is
And
yeah.
the
This
mounts
was,
and
that was
all
a
the stuff.
fun. That was a fun deck. That actually got nice. We zoomed. We kind of cruised, and then we got into the highway,
Yeah,
and then we were locked in.
I feel like the way these are designed and just the way it functions, where you inevitably start the first turn, you don't have anything in play, but they get a bunch of stuff, so it kind of puts you on a back foot, and then turn 2 and 3 you either stabilize or presumably you don't.
Stabilize or die.
Yeah. But that was definitely the first time. Like, I don't know what the next ultimate was going to do, but it feels like it was going to get ugly. Like, and it was not far from like, we couldn't clear the board every time. That was the first Red Rain scenario where we weren't just aggressively clearing the board
Yeah,
every
didn't
time.
have it in us. But we had the rush strategy. That's what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey,
Yeah, it was a good time.
that was good. That was really fun. This is the kind of little the puzzle that's being put together here with these scenarios is really fun. I think this is have you played this solo? You did a few times on stream, if I remember
I
correctly.
do think I streamed it solo, yeah.
But
And it was good.
just having this set up in the corner and take a 30 minutes to an hour and just go unwind,
game.
play it. It's good stuff.
It's a lot of the upside of Ashes without the. In a lot of ways, Ashes reminds me of Gudnak, in
Wow.
the like chess-like way,
Not me. Yeah,
where
chess without the position.
particularly one-on-one, right? That this is Ashes without that one-on-one nature. It still has the same action side action flow, which is nice. And there's only the decision trees in this version of it are a lot less complicated. I feel like when I'm playing one-on-one, sometimes I almost freeze. Like it didn't Gudnak, like where it's like
it's too much. It's hard.
you can mentally potentially see through the web far enough that you should be looking that far. But in this, it's like, well, I only get an action and side action. There's so many things I can possibly do. There's only, there's nothing even to attack out. And there's less stakes too, because it's not like, I feel like in the PvP version of the game, it's so tightly wound. One mistake is often like going to cascade. It's like losing your queen in a chess game or something.
One
It's just
mistake
like,
in 1v1 is usually it. If you're playing against a good player, two equally skilled players.
yeah. So one thing I just love about this is you still get all of the same. That's what's so impressive about the design is like you get the upsides of the playing Ashes without that pressure of any mistake can just cost you the game. So
Which
really
is
impressive.
what these things are designed to be.
Yeah.
Be this kind of experience. Now that pressure is why, and that tightness is why the people that love competitive Ashes love it. And it is that it's like nothing else. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It is like nothing else
But
for
as
sure.
you become an old man, as we've figured out, sometimes you don't want as cutthroat of the moment.
As intense.
You want to go fight a spider together,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we beat it.
It's just very
We're heroes.
impressive. We're heroes, man. It's very impressive that they can achieve all of it with the same card. It still just baffles the mind. I don't know if there's any other game that has actually achieved that I've played where there's solo, co-op, and PvP that is all at the level that is. I don't even know what game has those options anyway. I know Lorcana has like a cooperative thing. Keyforge did like a print and play, but the Keyforge at least one. It was fun, but this is like it was built this way.
Yeah.
Which is notable.
It's still very much the same game. Very cool. Yeah. Well, thanks y'all for being here. Thanks for joining us for just a nice little chill Wednesday. And if you ever need anything, of course, from the Discord or on stream every Wednesday next week, we're going to potentially do Earthborn. We'll see if we actually get the time and things together to make that happen.
If it comes together.
It comes together. And then week after that, we'll do a little Alpha Clash spoiler reveal, followed by Crokinole, maybe some Nightmare Before Christmas, and
then we'll be out.
Who knows what else?
Somehow we're at the end of the year.
Maybe a charcuterie board, maybe a nice holiday bread, a nice loaf of something.
You're saying a lot of words I like a lot.
All it takes is money. Money and time.
That's right.